Yo, welcome back to a brand new stream. How y'all doing, bro? Welcome. Happy Thursday. What's up? What's going on, Sam? What's going on, Purple? What's going on, Blue Target? What's going on, Justin? What's going on, Two Balls? What's going on, wait, let me get it here. What's going on, Gamer? What's going on, Esther? What's up, everybody? We're doing shorts again today. I know, look. I know I'm a little bit slightly late, but that's besides the point. Okay, what happened. It's in the past. I'm always late. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, we're gonna be doing shorts. Double stream tomorrow for sure, 1000%. Okay, that means we're gonna be doing a short stream and then a Roblox stream right after. Why y'all saying uncle there, bro? Yo, what? Why y'all saying unk? Can you be louder? No, I can't. I can't be louder. It's not possible, bro. Anyways, let's do this. Also, watching shorts until I cringe. That's what we're doing. But every 1,000 subs will give away Robux.
Did him a booklet filled with stories from his childhood, losing his first tooth, his trip to the beach, and his memorable birthday party. Now,
nice.
The fourth memory was a story about how he had gotten lost in a mall at age 5. And over the next 6 days, he read the story again and again. He started to recall crying in a mall and being rescued by an old woman.
Wait, that happened to me too.
But then his family told him the mall story was fake. Nothing about it was real. You see, by reading it over and over, his brain had filled in the gaps, showing how false memories can be planted.
Dang, bro. Audio glitch? Chaz, the audio delayed? Wait, I'm just gonna do this. Just tell me if the audio's delayed.
Sound for you, and can you tell me what word you hear?
Is audio delayed, guys, or not? No.
I'm gonna play a sound for you, and can you tell me what word you hear?
Laurel.
Was it Yanni or Laurel?
That was definitely Laurel, 100%.
Play it again.
Laurel.
It is delayed. Okay, wait. Let me quickly fix it. Let me quickly fix it. Stream will like bug out for like just like 2 seconds. Wait. Wait. Let me do this in the meantime. All right. Hold up. Stream's gonna bug out for like 2 seconds. Yeah. Yo, what? Yo, why am I like this? Yo, why am I like this? Oh, wait. Oh, I fixed it. Yo, Charlotte, give it a high five.
And remember the word, because some people can hear Yanni and other people Laurel.
Alright. The audio's good, right, guys?
I'm gonna play a sound for you, and can you tell me what word you hear?
By the way.
Was it Yanni?
Wait, I'll let you guys hear it.
Laurel.
Was it Yanni?
That's definitely Laurel, 1000%.
Yanni or Laurel? I'll play
Laurel,
it again.
1000%.
and remember the word, because some people can hear Yanny and other people Laurel. Don't believe me?
Yo,
Try
name
to
me
see
a
if
David
someone
Laughing
else.
Disco.
But before I get into what the actual word is, let's explore why people hear
It's definitely Laurel. You can see the L and
two
everything.
different sounds. See, this audio clip plays both in high frequencies and low frequencies at the same time. It's a distorted clip, like two words were stacked together. So if your brain is focused on high pitched sounds, you hear Yanny. But if it leans towards lower pitched sounds, you hear Laurel. And it gets
I don't hear it, though.
Your speakers or headphones can change the way you hear the sound based on the frequency that they're boosting. So what is this audio actually saying? Well, the real
The only one that really did this for me was Brainstorm and Green Needle.
word is
Laurel.
So yeah, the lesson here is you can never trust
I knew
your
it, bro.
ears and
Whoever's saying Yanny in chat, bro, you're wrong. You're wrong.
your brain sometimes. Me, I trust my heart. I'm gonna
It was
play-
always Laurel.
Hello,
It was always Laurel. High quality images that stumbled upon, part 79. Yo, it's rainy this week. We better get a coat. Yeah, bro. Oh my gosh. Look at Saturday, bro. 70%. We're talking 41 to 48. I mean, Saturday is going to be terrible, bro. Jeez. Aura? That is Aura. Biohazard, man. Thank you for this, what's up, Wilson? Trying Apple Music for the first time. If I saw this IRL, I genuinely don't know what I would do. Like, I'd probably poop my pants. Most likely. My gaming chair. Fishing is lit. Fishing is pretty fire. We're all gonna die. Yo, they're trying to summon what's his name? Y'all think I got the grilling thing right? What is going on here? Why is... I don't know. Red Bulls don't work anymore. Time to upgrade. Is that Duracell? Herobrine? Yeah. They're about to summon Herobrine, bro. Man, IRL. IRL, too.
People who were everywhere, part 1. So back in 2017, a young boy in Brazil just walked into an electronics store and started changing all of the wallpapers in the entire store to a photo of himself.
I kind of want to do this now.
And once all of the wallpapers were a photo of himself, the boy simply just laughed and walked out of the store. He really let his intrusive thoughts win. Next, it's normal for people to have a lot of different jobs throughout their life. Well, this man last year went super viral for having every single different job. Because he was seen working at a party store, a shoe store, a gym, a construction site, Home Depot, Lowe's, a TV network.
Does this guy work everywhere?
Target, a fire station,
Make it even clap his
and
heel.
he was even a DJ. People are now calling this man the most employed person in history. So if AI doesn't take your job, he for sure
Bro isn't scared of dogs. He's obsessed with them.
will.
Bridget, they live in disco. Man,
Every
okay.
friend group has that one person who is never on time. We agree to meet at the park at noon, and he texts us saying he is 5 minutes away. But an entire
True.
hour passes, and we are just standing there waiting for him. We call him, but he sends us straight to voicemail. Then he texts saying that he is pulling up right now. But when we look down the street, it's completely empty. He is straight up lying through his screen. 2 hours later, he finally shows up. But he isn't even rushing. He is casually holding a
What in the
giant
world?
bag of McDonald's.
My bad. Traffic was crazy.
Hey, if he brings McDonald's though for like the whole group, then that's worth it.
Dude, you weren't stuck in traffic.
No,
you
like
were
David
buying a
Sub.
Big Mac while we melted in the sun. And the very next day, we're all standing at the park waiting for him all over again. Every friend...
I guess, bro.
His helmet had
Alex,
a
hit us up.
radio inside. This allowed his dad to speak to him from a walkie-talkie because he couldn't see the field. You see, when he was younger, tumors formed in both
Wait,
his
how does he know
eyes.
where to go?
By age 7, he was completely blind, but he still wanted to play football, so he learned every route. And before each play, his dad
Divine,
would
David,
describe
live in
the
disco.
defense from the sidelines, helping him picture where everyone
No, David, live in
was
disco.
while he ran the play from memory. And it worked so well that he became
Brittany, David, live in disco.
quarterback.
Yo, triple disco,
These
bro.
are logos that have never changed. So Twinings Tea commissioned a logo in 1787 and continued to stick to the same exact logo with no modifications to this day.
What even is this? Earl Grey tea?
They've also
Tea.
stayed consistent on packaging and
Zachary,
logo
they've live in
placement for
disco.
230 years, giving them the record. The oldest logo in continuous use, though, that has had some sort of
That's just a seashell, bro. Like, what?
modification belongs to Stella Artois, who have had their logo since 1366, continuously using the iconic horn and stars throughout. And this is actually the story of many beer companies like Bass Ale, who has used their classic red triangle logo without modifications since 1876.
That's just
The
a
American
red
Red Cross
triangle.
has used their iconic Red Cross logo for 160 years with little to no modifications, as has Nestle, which features a bird and its nest, though it has been updated
updated for modernity multiple times. The companies with the most logo changes would actually be Pepsi, Google, and Apple, who all relative to their lifespan have changed dozens of times. But finally, Sherwin-Williams has received regular pushback to change its logo because it features a giant bucket of red paint being poured over the globe, but they've pushed back against environmentalists and said that they don't care, keeping their logo unchanged for nearly 150 years now. Pretty cool, right?
Clearly do not care.
Control.
I gotta
This
respect
old
it.
man was arrested for driving an extremely slow lawnmower down the highway, but what happened next was devastating. The man's name was Alvin, and he was actually 80 years old. But one day, his elderly brother had suddenly fallen ill on the other side of the state. The problem was that Alvin no longer had a valid driver's license, as his vision was far too bad, and he was too poor to afford a bus or train ticket. He knew his brother was running out of time, and he was absolutely desperate to see him. So, he took the only vehicle he owned, an old beat-up lawnmower that maxed out at just 5 miles per hour. He spent 6 brutal days driving directly along the highway, enduring freezing rain and intense heat just to see his brother one last time. However, after traveling nearly 300 miles, the police finally pulled him over. But instead of giving him a ticket, the officers cried. They immediately put Alvin in the patrol car and drove him the remaining 200 miles straight to the hospital door, reuniting them one final time. This old man was...
Yo, W's, bro. Oh, I'm not gonna be quiet so you can sleep. I'm not gonna be quiet so you guys can sleep, bro. How useful the red send button is? What's that? The red send button. Times Life Hits Different Part 12. Alright, let's see it. Sitting outside at night, true. Watching clouds move, true. General, take the sub. Drinking hot chocolate. No, drinking hot chocolate when it's snowing outside. Elite. Elite. Okay? Goated. Come on now. Goated.
You wake up in the middle of the night after hearing strange noises downstairs. As you quietly walk into the living room, you spot a masked burglar searching through your house. Panicking, you immediately call the police, then decide to stop him before he escapes. After a short struggle, you finally pull off the mask and freeze. It's your best friend from school. He awkwardly smiles and says,
"What?
I was trying to surprise you for your birthday." A few minutes
Yeah, in a ski mask? Yeah, right, buddy.
later, police sirens arrive outside. The officer rushes in, ready to arrest the burglar, until he sees both of you. Suddenly, his face lights up. It turns out he's another one of your old school friends. The three of you stare at each other in disbelief before bursting into laughter. Instead of making an arrest, the three of you end up having dinner together. You wake up in the middle.
Fire.
Take all +4 cards from the deck and place 3 normal
I was supposed to get that.
cards down first.
Oh, we're cheating. Okay.
Then place down 1 +4 card and repeat that pattern 4 times. So every +4 card is separated by exactly 3 cards. Now place that entire stack on the bottom of the deck and shuffle the rest normally while keeping the stack at the bottom. Then move it to the top. So when the cards are dealt around the table, every 4th card goes to the same
Oh my gosh, wait.
player, meaning every +4 lands in your hand. Take all
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that next time. 10 cents, take the sub.
So this is where
I'm gonna do that. How the most random people be showing up in my dreams. Oh, showing up. Yeah. Dude, real. Oh my gosh. Literally the most random people I've like ever just popping in my dreams randomly. I'm still laughing disco. If you see this, go ahead, bro.
Meme is everywhere, part 12. June 7th has been declared National 6-7 Day. You get it?
Yup.
Because the date format is literally 6-7, and yes, people did celebrate 6-7 Day. Because on June 7th,
How do you even celebrate 6-7 day, bro?
actually at 6:07 p.m., a whole crowd
See,
got
Stack, get
together
live
in
in
New York
disco.
City and yelled 6-7 while hitting the emote at 6:07 p.m. You know what? You can say what you want, but this honestly looks pretty fun.
I don't know, man. We're celebrating 6-7. We're celebrating a number. Okay.
And that's not it, because a lot of runners ran exactly 0.67 miles.
Why not 67 miles? What?
To honor 6-7 Day. Finally, I do have to mention that around 210 to 250 babies were born around the world at
Ashley, they've
6:07
in disco.
p.m. on 6-7. So the ultimate 6-7 babies are out there. Now we just have to find them. This meme is...
That's great. By the way, this literally happens every year, so I don't know what's so special about this year, but okay.
Who's the funniest person of all time?
It's me, obviously. Obviously, bro.
So, based on Rolling Stone and Comedy Central polls, which polled over 100 professional comedians, the 3 funniest stand-up comics ever were Eddie Murphy in 3rd, George Carlin in 2nd, and Richard Pryor in 1st. If we're judging off the highest rated
I don't see myself on the list there.
comedians based
it might
on
be
audience
bugged.
scores of their specials, though, Dave Chappelle ranks the highest with a regular 99% audience scores across platforms, and George Carlin comes in 2nd right after him. If we're talking about the most globally renowned and famous comedian, though, and that would be Kevin Hart, who has hundreds of millions of followers across socials.
But what about me though? What about me?
Though, interestingly, more viewed than him is Rowan Atkinson, aka Mr. Bean, who has reached the most total eyeballs with over 33 billion views on his content in nearly 200 territories worldwide.
Yeah, but what about me though?
But even that pales in comparison to Khaby Lame, who, if we're going off of comedy viewership, is technically by far the funniest person of all time with over 100 billion comedy views dispersed to over 200 countries.
But what about me though? They didn't put me on the list.
But if we're talking technically, then in terms of joke density and stand-up mechanics, the funniest comedian was Robin Williams.
Sudden Save Live and Disco.
4.5 humor units per minute, a pace that is at the maximum threshold for what a human brain can even process. What do you guys think? Who's?
I think I'm the funniest man alive. That's what I think. Rob, David the Flow State.
The name, like this is a zarf. Now, do you know the name of these random things? It's the stringy part of a banana.
That's just the string.
I never thought that would have a name, but I have no idea. Banana string, Floam bundles. Sounds gross. What the hell?
Floam bundles.
And this is the edge of the pizza. This
Yo, Rock, David Live and Disco.
is the crust.
Crust, yeah, the crust,
right?
crust of the
Pretty sure
pizza.
everyone calls it that. Oh, cornicione. Did
Cornicione? What?
I say that correct? No way. I'm gonna stick with calling this a crust. And this is the
Infinity symbol.
infinity symbol, right? What the
The lemniscate. I've never heard of that ever.
lemniscate. I can't pronounce it. Next, we've got the opposite part of the hammer. The back
Oh, I don't know what this is, bro. Dude, I thought I'd be doing good at this.
side of the hammer is what I call it.
The
Peen.
peen.
Hey, yo! Okay, this is bad word.
Band David the Flow State.
Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. It is called a Grolix. What is that? Like a rapper's signature? Why does it sound like a rapper name? Okay, what
Who is naming these things, bro?
am I looking at here? The sleeve part. Oh, wait. This part of a shirt.
The fold.
Sleeve, man. What the hell? Arm side.
Stupid names, bro. It's a stupid name.
What the hell is going on? Everything has...
What are we doing,
A woman
man?
moves into a haunted mansion with her 2 children,
Is this doors?
who suffered from a rare condition that made them extremely sensitive to sunlight. Because of their condition, they were not allowed to step outside and stay locked inside the huge mansion.
Me too, bro. Me too.
As days passed by, strange things started happening. Footsteps echoed from the floor above, even though the room was empty. Doors slammed shut and flew open violently on their own, and the piano began to play by itself. The mother is convinced
Yeah, that's not
that
haunted
the
at
mansion
all.
is haunted, but wouldn't accept it in front of the children. Tired of her controlling behavior, the children plan to escape the mansion and finally step outside for the very first time. After wandering through the endless fog, they discovered a hidden graveyard, then froze in terror. Carved into the cold stone were their own names. Then suddenly they remembered what had happened that day. Fallen to madness, the mother had smothered her own children with a pillow, then taken her own life. The horrifying truth finally became clear. They weren't haunted by ghosts. They were the ghosts who were haunting the mansion without even knowing they were dead the entire time. A woman
what? Dude, that's sad.
moves into a haunt. The
Bro.
woman once wanted to test if her husband really loved her or not. She decided to write him a letter saying she was tired of him and didn't want to live with him anymore. She knew it was childish, but she wanted to know how her husband truly felt. After writing the
Okay.
letter, she put it on the table in the bedroom and then
It's kind of rude, though.
hid herself under the bed. When the husband eventually came back home, he saw the letter on the table and read it. After a few moments of silence, he picked up a pen and added something to the letter. Then he started to get changed, whistling
What?
happy tunes and dancing. He seemed overjoyed. The woman was really shocked. The husband then grabbed his phone and dialed a number. "Hey, babe," said the husband into the phone.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I know what's about to happen, bro. Yo, Jason, David Live and Disco.
Just getting changed now. I'll join you in a bit. As for the other fool, she finally realized I was cheating on her. I didn't even like her at all. I'm glad she left. Now you and I can finally be together. He hung up and walked out of the room. After some time, the wife heard the front door close. Her husband was gone. She came out from under the bed and started crying, thinking about how her husband could do this to her. She then decided to at least read the letter. Through her teary eyes, she read, "I could see your feet under the bed, you idiot. I'm going out to buy bread." A woman...
Yo. Never mind. I was about to say L husband, bro. But that's funny.
A taxi driver picks up an exhausted man during a storm. The passenger is soaked, terrified.
Every few minutes he checks the rear window. The driver asks if he's okay. The man says yes, but he keeps looking behind them. At one point, he even tells the driver to run a red light. The driver becomes
Power bro,
convinced
they've left
he's
him
a
disco.
friend. Eventually, they reach the destination. The passenger suddenly grabs the driver's arm. Lock your doors. Then he gets out and runs into the darkness. The driver watches him disappear. A few seconds later, another man walks out of the rain. The second man approaches the taxi. The
Ashley,
driver
give it a flow
quickly locks
state.
the doors. The stranger tries the handle, then slowly smiles, and keeps walking in the same direction as the passenger.
Native
The next
11
morning,
disco.
police find the first man's body 3 blocks away. No one ever identified the second man. A taxi driver.
Oh. Thanks, bro. New fear unlocked. Please do not tap on the glass. It scares the ice cream. What? It scares the ice cream. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. Because it's ice cream. It's ice cream. Cream. Like, not cream. Not, whoa. No, not cream. I meant scream. Scream. Ice cream. Were you taking a dookie? What? Oh my gosh, 1 is goated. Oh, but 2 though. But oh, 3. Wait, hold on. Imagine taking a dookie on number 3. You might fall into it, but at the same time, look at the distance your dookie will have. I mean, that's awesome. It'll just fall all the way down. Oh, the Shrek bathroom. This one's mid.
You would press a button and a satellite would uncover a 60-foot mirror. The sunlight would hit it, bouncing off before hitting the earth. This would create a patch of light, letting you sunbathe even at night.
This would actually be kind of cool though. Like, this would be kind of cool. Iker, they've live in disco.
But this would also take at least 3,000 satellites clogging up the sky. Animals could lose their sense of night, flowers could bloom at the wrong time, and
Rosie,
you
David,
might
flow
just
state.
piss off your neighbors.
And David, $2. Did you know that you know that you didn't know? Did that did know? No, no, did know?
These 7 companies basically own everything, so here's where your money goes. So Unilever is responsible for over 400 brands, including Dove
400.
Soap, Axe Body Spray, Hellmann's Mayonnaise, Vaseline, Ben & Jerry's, and
What?
Magnum. Comcast owns Comedy Central, DreamWorks, NBC, the Philadelphia Flyers, Rotten Tomatoes, Universal, and Xfinity.
Wait, so they own the movie studios and the review studios for those movies? That's crazy.
Universal and Xfinity.
That's crazy,
Procter
bro.
& Gamble owns Pampers,
Can't believe they have a
Tide,
sub.
Downy, Charmin, Gillette, Crest, and even Mr. Clean. PepsiCo owns Doritos, Lay's, Mountain Dew,
Pepsi.
Aunt Jemima, Muscle Milk, Captain Crunch,
And
Cheetos,
Pepsi.
Dole, Gatorade, and
And
Tostitos.
Pepsi.
Mars dabbles
Does PepsiCo not own Pepsi?
in human and animal food with full stakes in Iams, Pedigree, Snickers, M&M's, Combos, Bounty, and Juicy Fruit. Danone, a French company, owns Activia, Silk,
Oh, yeah, the
Danimals,
yogurt.
Horizon, Evian, Alpro, and Volvic. And lastly, Kellogg's owns Corn Flakes, Cheez-Its, Kashi,
Kellogg's
Pringles,
own
Raisin Bran,
a lot of
Frosted
stuff.
Flakes, Eggo, and Fruit Loops.
Bubba, David, $2. Hi, bet you cannot find my channel.
Combining
Okay.
the faces of everyone on Earth. Someone was able to combine the faces of the top athletes from every sport. And here are the combined faces of the top 300 soccer players,
I kind of see Messi, bro. I kind of see Messi here.
male and female combined faces. Here are the combined faces of the top NBA players, the combined faces of the top baseball players,
Okay.
tennis players, and golf players. So whoever you look most alike, pick that sport. Next, this is a combination of faces of all the
Spider-Man.
actors who played Peter Parker. This is a combination of faces of all the actors who played Superman. And
Superman.
this is the combination of faces of all the actors who played Batman. So, do you have the face to become any of these characters?
Absolutely not.
Finally, I decided to combine all of the faces of the most popular YouTubers and put them
These are all the faces of the most popular YouTubers put together?
together, meaning this is what your average YouTuber looks like.
Really?
Combining
Oh.
How hard is it to become a
Interesting.
doctor? It starts with 4 years of pre-med. Then to get in medical school, you have to pass the MCAT. A 7.5-hour exam covering biology, chemistry, physics, and psychology. Only 45%
7.5-hour exam?
of applicants get accepted. The average acceptance GPA is a 3.8. Then 4 years of medical school, followed by 3 to 7 years of residency. During residency, doctors work up to 80 hours a week, some logging 136 hours in a single week. Specializing further is a fellowship for another 1 to 3 years. The whole
Oh boy, they
process
have
can
a
take up to 18 years. And on average, you graduate with over $215,000 in student debt.
Jeez. 200 grand in debt, bro? Is that even worth it at that point?
A hospital janitor was banned.
Joseph Ryan, give this
And from every patient room when a wealthy man threatened to sue him for trespassing. He didn't argue. He just kept mopping the same floors in silence and slipping handwritten notes under the doors instead. What the rich man didn't know was that the janitor had spent years quietly memorizing every lonely patient's name. The ones with no family, the ones nobody visited. He would sit with them after his
Little
shift,
creepy,
hold
but
their
okay.
hands and talk until they fell asleep. The rich man recovered, went back to his big life, and forgot the hospital ever existed.
Hey, plays
Then one
David
morning,
Sub.
mid-sentence in a meeting, he had a massive stroke. He survived, but lost everything. His ability to speak, his ability to work.
What?
His family stopped visiting after the 3rd month. His company replaced him in 4. He was moved to a small care home with no one who knew his name. Every week, one visitor signed in at the front desk. The staff thought it was family. It was the janitor. He never mentioned the screaming. He just pulled up a chair, held the man's hand, and talked until he fell asleep, the same way he did for all the others. The rich man could never say thank you, but every week when the janitor walked in,
Yeah, he literally cannot say thank you. Like, he literally cannot.
tears rolled silently down his face. A hospital janitor.
Dang, bro.
What
Sucks for
happened to
him.
the Roblox game? Right now, Rivals is the biggest shooter game on Roblox. But a few
True.
years ago, it used to be Arsenal. They peaked at over 150,000 players, and it was the biggest shooter game on the platform. But now it's fully dead, averaging around 5,000 players. Likely due
Sad.
to their lack of updates or exploiters, which is what happened to.
Sad to see,
Parents'
bro. Sad
weapon
to
tier
see.
list. A bath towel.
What is a bath towel gonna do, bro?
As
A
is,
bath towel ain't gonna
S
do
tier.
nothing.
If they use it as a weapon, I can't imagine it hurting that much. But if they start swirling it up and then whipping it, maybe a B tier. Yeah, let's move up to a B tier.
Okay.
Lights.
That's gotta hurt. That's gotta, like, on a pain level, that's gotta be an A.
D tier. If a plate is thrown at you, it might cause some pain, a bit of bruising, but the issue is plates are expensive, very expensive. And I don't think parents,
Yeah.
especially my Asian parents, will want to waste money. Because
True.
when it hits you and it falls, it'll break. A wet mop, depending on which side they hit you with,
Oh, wait, this could be pretty good. I say A tier for this one.
B tier. If it's the wet part, S tier. Even if it doesn't hurt, it's disgusting. They use that to wipe the entire floor. And they smack
True.
you with that dirty part. Ugh. An umbrella.
I just said this umbrella. I'm gonna do A tier.
Umbrellas, don't get me wrong, they're pretty stiff, but they break easily. This would probably be a D tier. A remote control,
Cap. Remote control would be D tier.
A tier. What sucks about a remote is it's
How?
a very hard plastic, and this is basically the dagger of parents' weapons. It will hurt. A loaf of bread.
A loaf of bread. I'm gonna put this in F tier.
What? This is easily an F tier. It tickle you. Tickle, huh? It tickle you? Wait, Dad, that's not a... Wait, no! F tier! Parents' weapon.
Yeah, yikes. Game Boy, thank you for the sub. Who slime tongue? No! No, not tongue! No! Y'all think this gonna work? Can I get a pizza that put for Valentine's? What? What does this mean? Oh! Never mind.
Who makes more money every day?
Roblox for sure. It used to be Fortnite, but now it's Roblox.
Wow, good question. Is
Also, these
Roblox
images
bigger
look
than Fortnite?
really old, but-
What is more paid features? Maybe Fortnite with V-Bucks?
Roblox
also
for sure.
Robux. I'll say Fortnite. It's older. Nice. Close though. Okay.
I'ma say it's Elon Musk for sure.
Oh, obviously Elon Musk. He's the richest man
Yeah.
in the world. I was always projected to be like a trillionaire in like 5 years. Yeah, that's wild.
This is definitely gonna be. Actually, this one's gonna be close. Wait, I say Amazon.
I think this would be Apple, right? I'm pretty sure the most valuable company in the world. They probably make like millions of dollars per minute.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
175.
$100 million a day.
Wow. Mr. Beast or
Stella,
Ronaldo?
thank you for the sub. Reminder, guys. This is literally every day. This is only every day. I'm gonna say Mr. Beast.
I think Mr. Beast has more money than Ronaldo, right? With his like companies and channel and such. I'll say him. Yeah. Wow, Ronaldo
mil.
only 500K a week. LeBron or Mahomes? Well, the NBA money is crazy, and LeBron's investments have probably matured well because he's older. So I'll say
LeBron, yeah.
Yep, Ronaldo money basically.
McDonald's or Walmart? I'd say Walmart. You can buy more stuff, and normally if you go there, you get groceries. You know, it's a necessity. So
The McDonald's
Walmart.
or Walmart? I think Walmart does like 1 billion in revenue per day or something crazy. So definitely them.
150 mil, brother. They're on par with Apple.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Who makes more?
He slammed a
That is
dead
cool.
cat onto the table, right in the middle of a serious conversation. Now everyone's focused on the cat, and the original conversation is forgotten. Now this is called the dead cat strategy. If the news won't stop pushing a story, you start seeing it everywhere until before you realize it, you're focused on it too. Meanwhile, something quieter and more important slips by unnoticed.
Yeah, that happens a lot, huh? What does that cat have to do with it, though? You know what I mean? The world before you made a mistake. The world after you made a mistake. It's okay to make mistakes in life. Believe in yourself and stay positive. Because one day, you'll learn from them and become great. Grayskin 30 out. Oh my gosh. Grayskin 30. By the way, like, I know, like, before you make a mistake and after a mistake, right? But, like, what if you were to, like, set off, like, a nuke or something, right? Then, theoretically, it wouldn't look like this. It'd be destroyed. You know?
Every morning, a girl's father woke her up at exactly 4:17 a.m. Always
4:17.
She hated it, and no matter how many times she asked why, he never answered. On her 18th birthday,
Why
she
not?
finally got angry and demanded an explanation.
Always YouTube, Dave the
Her
sub.
father smiled and said, "Because 4:17 was the moment I got you back." The girl looked confused. He explained that when she was a
Koi,
baby,
David Flow State.
their house caught fire in the middle of the night. Nobody knew if she had survived. Then, at exactly 4:17 a.m., firefighters carried her out alive. Suddenly, everything made sense. All those years, she thought her father
Why would he not tell her that, though?
was ruining her mornings. But he was actually celebrating the happiest minute of his life. Every morning,
Fire, bro.
would escape prison
I'm sub to. Thank you, Q6H. Appreciate it,
if I
bro.
was in prison. Let's say one day I end up in prison. How would I escape?
Bro, if I ended up in prison, I'd low-key, like, actually, I don't know what I would do. How do I escape?
Hypothetically,
Oh, no,
of
they're
course.
live in disco.
Well, the first thing I thought of was hiding in a supply truck, but still, that's too risky. The
Like, if you're in your jail cell, the best way is to just make a run for it, I say.
next thing I thought was digging a hole through the wall, which would take just way too much time. And the third thing I thought is just climbing the fence and making a run for it, but still, way too risky. So
Yeah.
my perfect plan would be is to pay somebody who can fly a helicopter and make
Joseph,
them
David
go
Live in
straight
Disco.
over the prison. And instead
That's a smart idea. That's a smart
of
idea.
me trying to hold the helicopter and ride out,
Yo, Riley,
to
give me the
make it
cheers.
more
Thank you,
sneaky,
thank you.
I would make them
Live, David Live in
drop
Disco.
a jetpack while I'm
A jetpack? Wait, jetpacks? Wait.
outside in the prison yard. And I would then take this jetpack and fly all the way to the nearest Walmart and then build a toilet paper fort until everybody forgets about me.
Straight out of a cartoon, bro.
Subscribe if you guys think I should try this out.
I would bribe the guards with Robux. I'd say, hey, and you pass me that key over there. I'll give you some free Robux. And be like, yeah, okay,
Do
sure.
not go to sleep early unless you want to miss these two craziest sky events for the month of June. Bro, this gonna be crazy. On June 21st, we get the summer solstice, the longest day of the year. People built Stonehenge as a massive rock calendar just to track this exact day. When the sun rises, it lines up perfectly through the center of the stones. But here's the part nobody
But why is that special for, like, anybody else, you
talking
know?
about. On June 29th, the strawberry moon rises.
That's
It's a
gonna be
micro
cool.
moon, meaning it's the farthest full moon in the entire year. Now comment anything so I can remind you before it happens. Do not go to
I'll try to see
Do you
it.
think you curse too much? Well, let's find out. You're gonna say the first word that comes to your mind when you see these words.
Okay, let's do it. This would be runt.
So, bunt. I know what they want me to say.
This would be bills.
Bills? I'm gonna try to keep it PG
Joseph,
on
they
purpose,
live in
though, so
disco.
the video stays up.
I'm gonna say, ditch.
So don't go by me. Which?
Dock.
This is gonna be lock.
Pass.
Pass. But genuinely pass. Like, that's what I
Yeah.
thought when I first saw it.
Wait. No, well, hold on. Spit. I was gonna say
Slit.
spit.
These are getting pretty obvious.
Wait, I actually don't know what does this actually go? Wait, I actually don't know what this one is. Sit? It wouldn't be sit because there's an S at the end. Maybe Sits. Sits is not a word, guys. That's not a word. Fits. We can do fits.
Fits?
I guess we could do that. And then this would be. Yeah. What in the world, bro? David, live in disco. I'm gonna do ads.
This is ads, like advertisements. I wonder if anybody said the curse word every single time so far.
Pick.
Or lick.
Link gaming live in disco. Duck.
Luck. So how'd you guys do?
Amazing. No hesitation.
If you took every car on Earth and crushed each one into a cube, you would get a pile that weighed over 2 billion tons.
I'm down. Let's do it.
And if you melted it down and skimmed off the rubber and plastic at the top, you would be left with around 1 billion tons of metal. You could forge that metal into beams, enough to build your own Golden Gate Bridge that could stretch all the way around the entire Earth.
Why would we want to do that?
Only there wouldn't be any cars to drive across it.
See, I don't know why would we want to do that. When you look at a bright thing for so long, so the brain takes a screenshot. Real. Yeah. That happens to me too. Wait, does that happen to y'all too? Your gym has a 2-player machine. What in the world? You can run duos in the gym? Whoa. What in the world?
They strung up a man. They say you murdered 3.
Whoa. That's cool.
Alright, we gotta try.
I'm not coming to the tree though. Yes. Good to know it ain't just me. Returning home after last exam. Last class before graduating school. Waking up to rain. This is so tough. John, thank you for the sub. Life before COVID. Yeah. Bro, I think, in my opinion, Roblox before COVID was like a peak Roblox. Any time you play Roblox before COVID, I think it'd be peak.
What do you call these things? And it's going to differ depending on where you live, but honestly, it doesn't matter because there's only one right answer anyways. So here we go.
That's a purse.
All right, so that's a purse. I think pocketbooks are like slightly bigger.
Backpack.
That's a backpack. Book bag just like describes the use of the backpack.
Exactly. Pancakes. No one says flapjacks.
Who's calling these flapjacks? Those are obviously pancakes, which are.
Oh, Diamond Kid. They've live in disco. That's a couch. This could be argued actually. I can see it being a sofa or a couch, but this is a couch.
Couch like 90% of the time. If I use sofa, it's by accident.
Remote.
TV remote. Clicker just sounds weird.
Oh, wait. I use both. Semi-truck. I say semi-truck sometimes. K-Stack, they stay hydrated, bro.
That's a truck. Who's calling that a semi? What do you...
I do. What? Painter, think live in disco.
Even is a semi.
Pajamas or jammies? Pajamas.
Jammies sounds like you're like 2 years old. I call them pajamas.
A tap.
That's a faucet. Not sure who's using tap.
Alyssa, they've live in disco.
And then...
Sweater.
That's definitely a sweater. Jumper is like a jumpsuit. So
yeah.
Do we agree? What do you call these things? And
I agree on those.
Find relief.
People thought it was the end when they saw this.
Meow is not brain rot. They've live in disco.
So back in 2020, when
and
the COVID pandemic happened and the world went into lockdown, many people were literally fearing for their lives because they thought it could seriously be the end of the world. And while this was happening, the most famous building in Chicago,
I still don't understand
which is
how it
the
made that
Tower,
face.
had a power outage due to flooding in the nighttime, which caused the building to look like this. Yeah.
Chad, this looks terrifying. This looks like a giant is like above the city or something.
It looks like a face with a giant body due to the blackout, and it caused many people in the city to be very unsettled. Like, imagine just being in all day and then you look out at night and see this in the sky. You would think it's the end of the world. I mean, the building is 110 stories high. However, also during the peak of the COVID pandemic, the Empire State Building lit up like a siren to honor medical professionals. But many people shared online.
Again, that does not look just like, that just doesn't look okay. I would think something bad. I would think we're getting nuked or something, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Medical professionals.
Someone's invading.
But many people shared online that it made them scared and anxious, and they felt like it was very dystopian. One New Yorker put
didn't
it
we
as,
all?
They felt like they were being invaded. People.
There you go.
Everyone
Hear from them themselves.
hates mosquitoes, but what if they just disappeared?
Please, oh my gosh, we need to get rid of mosquitoes. Petition to get rid of mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes are known for spreading diseases like malaria and other dirty stuff, and they make millions of people sick every year. So first things first, we're gonna get less sick and less itchy. But it gets even better. You can literally go outside and stand there without becoming an all-you-can-eat buffet. But here's why we haven't wiped them out. Mosquitoes are also
Mosquitoes, they have a flow
food.
state.
They're eaten by fish, frogs, birds, bats.
Genuinely, what type of food is mosquitoes? If you eat a mosquito, or if any animal eats a mosquito, I feel like that's not proper food.
Spiders, you name it. And some bird species rely heavily on mosquitoes, and they would go extinct without them. And unfortunately, mosquitoes are more important than you think. They can help pollinate plants, like drinking the nectar. And yeah, that's pretty much
That's bees' job.
Everyone hates
Sophia, they would flow state. Only bees do the flowers thing, right?
So with Roger, my dad went
I'm pretty sure.
to get milk when I was 7 and knocked
Speaking
on our
about
front door
flour,
11 years later.
there's the
I opened
flour.
it. He pushed past me into the house and locked the door behind him. He told me to turn off every light on the ground floor. I did it without asking why. He pulled the curtain shut on every window and crouched below the ledge looking out at the street. A black car was parked across from our house with the engine running. He told me to get my mom and get to the basement. My mom came downstairs and stopped on the last step when she saw him. He didn't give her time to react. He grabbed both of us and moved us to the basement and pulled the door shut. He told us he was a federal agent, 11 years undercover inside a criminal organization. His cover had been blown 48 hours ago, and the 2 men in that car outside were sent to finish him before he could testify.
Oh wow, okay.
Mom grabbed his arm and told him our
Great.
access was supposed to be protected. He said someone on the inside leaked it an hour ago. Upstairs, a window smashed. He pulled a phone from his jacket and made one call. He said 4 words. They found my family. He put the phone down and told us backup was 12 minutes away. Then he told us to stay down and went back upstairs. We heard footsteps above
No.
us, 2 sets moving through the kitchen. 6 federal vehicles hit our street 4 minutes later. They took the 2 men out in cuffs past our front lawn. My dad stood on the porch and watched them go. My mom walked out and
W's.
stood next to him without saying a word. I went to the kitchen and looked at the grocery list on the fridge. Milk. Written in his handwriting. 11 years old. My dad went to get milk.
11 years old, bro. Oh my gosh.
11
Jeez, bro. He never came back with the milk. He never came back with the milk, bro. Oh, dude.
DoorDash.
I'm a chud, I'm a fat little chud, playing League all day until the sun comes up. I'm a chud, I'm a fat little chud, I'm a chud.
Yeah. Robots means that might make you laugh. Where's McDonald's? You dropped your soap. You give water or turn into vapor. What in the world is going on in this photo? You need to mouth shut. Can I have 47 of everything you have? I'm not like other girls, I'm a guy. Road work ahead? Oh yeah, I sure hope it does. It's fine. What in the world? I thought this was Robot City, not Los Angeles. Justice Batmen's. And today, John, thank you for the live disco, bro. Appreciate it. Bro, might be the strongest man alive. 2x2 with oil and no fingernails. Oh my gosh, wait, he's oiled up and trying to separate the Legos. And he does it. Absolutely no fingernails, by the way, too. That's insane. That's actual talent.
This experiment was so brutal, it was kept hidden from the public for years. About 100 years ago, a group of scientists took 5 completely healthy people.
Oh, dude, the Russian sleep experiment, bro. Dude, I feel bad for those 5 people, bro.
And convinced them that they would be testing a new drug designed to reverse aging. But the reality was far darker than they could have ever imagined. At the very beginning, everything seemed perfectly normal. They were given food, books, and what appeared to be decent living conditions. But in reality, they had been locked inside a dark room with no windows and almost no light at all. They called it Russian sleep experiment because the scientists exposed them to a special gas that prevented the prisoners from falling asleep. They begged to be let out, but the scientists ignored them. After a few days
Robots
without
have the
sleep
red
and
card.
without any real source of light, they literally turned into monsters. They started experiencing hallucinations and slowly fell into paranoia. And here's the darkest part. Many scientists claim that their appearance began to change and that they no longer looked human. This experiment was so
Yeah. Let's not do that
These
again.
are the most controversial questions on the internet. So let's see. Does a
This has 1 hole.
straw have 1 or 2
It has
holes?
1 holes.
I think a straw has 1 continuous hole. Holes
One
can
hole.
be doubly penetrated.
And think about it like a donut. but it's just like bigger and thinner. You know what I mean? So it's just one hole. I think.
Okay, the internet's pretty smart. Are esports a sport?
Yeah, it has in the name.
It's not as physically demanding, but it's
Yummy
technically
fried
a sport.
chicken. Leave this
I mean,
up.
I respect like any competitor. Wow, I guess that's unpopular. Should we get rid of daylight savings time?
I'm fine with it, bro. I'm actually. Everyone acts like it's a big deal, but
No, because then it's just gonna be dark and miserable for half the year. Actually, isn't it for
Ever
crops
leave
and
this up.
farmers? Oh wow, I think more people would want to get rid of it because they always complain. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Never watched it.
I've actually never seen Die Hard, but I know people debate this, so I'll just say yes. Wow, some close ones.
now.
And then finally, are Oxford commas necessary?
No idea what that is.
Yes, I'm a big Oxford comma enthusiast. The real ones know the value of them. I don't even care.
Don't even know what that is,
My
bro.
sister was turning blue on the floor of the
670,000 subs. Let's go. W670, bro. Here, let me get my notepad out real quick. Hold on. Let me get my notepad so I can mark down the Robux, okay? So that's 100 Robux so far. The next sub goal will be... Yo, Chris, have the clapping seal, bro. Next sub goal will be 671. 67. Oh, that's 6. Wait, hold on. It's not working. Oh. Wait, that's not 671. No, that's still not right. Why is it doing 2? I'm not removing 2. What is going on? I'm not removing 2 of them. I'm only removing 1. 671. There we go. Okay. 6-7. I know. We'll give out the Robux at the end of the stream, guys.
You make music.
Robux is at the end of the stream. Julie, thank you for the flow state. I'm on edge. He's on edge. But let me tell you something. I'm all ears. He's literally all ears, bro. He blew up. No, I didn't. What? Diana, thank you for the flow state. He didn't blow up.
Popular Roblox YouTubers that disappeared.
Dennis, the OG, bro. Napkin Nate, 5 years ago. Ants, 1 year ago.
These are popular Roblox.
Yeah, bro, it's sad. Hopefully they come back one day, you know. Hopefully. Satisfying, perfect photos. Comment your favorite. Oh, look at that bun. Oh, yeah, that bun's so smooth. Wait, is that AI? That looks AI. But no, that bun, though. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. It's pretty good. Pretty good. What I hear from the band room while I'm taking my test with 100% my grade. True. I feel like if you're taking your test next to the band room, you're kind of cooked, bro.
Man was found completely frozen to death inside a train's refrigerator car. His skin was ice cold, and he showed every medical sign of extreme hypothermia. But when investigators checked the train, they discovered an impossible detail. The refrigerator unit was actually turned off, and the temperature inside was a perfectly warm 60 degrees. You see, the man had accidentally locked himself inside and completely panicked. Convinced he was going to freeze,
Maybe he was already frozen, and then he turned it off, and then it happened, you know?
Used a piece of metal to carve his final words into the wall, describing how his fingers were going numb and his body was turning to ice. Because he so deeply believed he was trapped in a freezing room, his mind experienced the
Why did you not just break the glass?
ultimate nocebo effect. His brain literally
Devin,
shut down
Sunday.
his blood flow, killing his body with a freezing cold that only existed in his head. Man was found.
That's sad. That's
What
sad,
percent
bro.
of people do these things?
Have or had braces? Had is like, Is braces kind of new? Because maybe like, I would say like a few million, maybe 100. I mean, it's 300 mil.
Have or had braces?
300 million.
I've never had braces. Most people I know actually haven't had them, so I don't think it's a super significant amount, especially worldwide, so I'll go like 10%.
33%. Okay, wow, that's a lot.
3%. Wow.
3%, by the way.
Okay.
Wear glasses? Oh, that's a large amount. That's at least 45.
Glasses is definitely higher. Everybody's eyes pretty much go with age.
45%.
Like 60%.
70%? Really?
70%. Wow. So even higher.
Get married. I hope this is a high percentage. I'm gonna say 80%.
Get married. Good question. I think a majority of people definitely do. How much though? Maybe like 75%, 3 in 4
65?
people. Okay, 65%.
Kind of sad.
Kind of low actually.
Recycle. Who actually recycles? I don't know. I'm gonna say like 20%.
Recycle. I know this is super low. Definitely below half. I wouldn't be surprised if this was like 10% of the world. 32%. Okay, still pretty low. Have
college degrees. I'm gonna say, well, it depends how much people want to college, you know. Russell, they were supposed to say it. I'm gonna say maybe 20-30%.
College degrees. I mean, most people definitely don't. In the US, even, it's probably like 40%, but worldwide, probably closer to like 10%. 7%. Yeah. Wow. Interesting. And then
have tattoos. Bamboo Monkey Scooby Doo. David Laughing Disco. How many people have tattoos? Maybe like 10%?
Tattoos? I mean, it's not even allowed in certain cultures, right? So with that alone, I think we'll plummet the rate. Single digits, probably like 8%.
20%.
Okay.
Wow.
That's actually a lot. What percent of...
Hi, David Laughing Disco. How sharp are bro's nails? Is this guy like Wolverine or something? Gaming, they have to stay hydrated. Jeez, bro. He just does it so casually.
2026
just got even crazier.
Part 32. I really can't believe it, but Xbox just changed their name to Xbox. Isn't that...
No, it's not Xbox. It's Xbox! You had to scream it.
Absolutely crazy. And the reason why this change happened was because the new CEO of Xbox ran a poll on Twitter asking if they should change the name of Xbox to Xbox. Well, Xbox
what a huge
won,
change.
and they then tweeted out confirming the new name of Xbox. Next, recently in Norway, a 6-year-old boy was on a school field trip when they went to explore a local field, and this was a part of an outdoor school activity. Well, while they were exploring this field, the 6-year-old found a 1,300-year-old sword, and archaeologists claim that it's a very rare late Viking age sword.
I feel like if a 6-year-old could find this, you could definitely find something somewhere in the world and like sell it for like a bunch of money. I feel like that's the strat.
I feel like this boy has to become the king of Norway now, right? 2026
just got even crazier. I love that saying.
Have you ever wondered how microwaves can heat up your food?
It's like the molecular speeding process of warming and stuff, you know?
Well, the simple answer is microwaves shoot radiation at your food. And what do you call that radiation? You guessed it. Microwaves.
Microwaves, yeah.
There's a machine called magnetron, and that fires invisible waves to your
Megatron.
food. Now here's where it gets crazy. The microwaves will hit water, fat, and sugars inside of your food, and it makes the molecules move super fast. And this movement here creates that heat, and that's how it pretty much heats up your food. But have you ever wondered why?
Bro, I feel like if anybody from like maybe like 1,000 years ago were to see a microwave nowadays, you put it in and it comes out hot, I feel like they would go crazy.
You can't microwave metal. Now the reason why you can't microwave metal is because those invisible waves that get shot doesn't absorb them. Instead they reflect it outwards. So the waves bounce around and your microwave acts like it's fighting for its life. Don't try this. And why am I inside the microwave? Have you ever wondered how...
Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Okay. I love blue lock. Yeah, that's a cool blue lock.
Roblox is finally losing players, and here's why. Roblox has added a lot of safety
Roblox has been losing players, bro.
Measures recently.
Caleb, give us a silver star.
Accounts, but all this has led their daily active users to drop from 152 million all the way to 132 million. The number of hours spent playing also went down from 40 billion to 31 billion. Roblox's chief financial officer also said that safety updates are killing signups, which has led to the slow downfall. And that's how Roblox is finally losing.
Hey, I mean, it's Roblox's fault. They can't blame anyone else but themselves, bro.
How long these characters would go to jail if they were tried for their crimes? So Bowser would face...
Oh, definitely like over 1,000 years.
Faced roughly 53,000 years in jail for his war crimes and attempted invasion of the Mushroom Kingdom, and Bowser Jr. would be doing 5 years in a juvenile correction facility.
Only 5 years?
would face the death penalty and about 10,000 years in prison for mass murder and attempted genocide, as would Dr. Eggman for numerous counts of kidnapping, torture, and animal cruelty.
Leave a sub.
King Dedede and Wario get off much easier, with only serving 30 years and 25 years respectively for vandalism, assault with a deadly weapon, and theft. Scar from the Lion King would be facing 48 years in prison for regicide and treason, and Captain Hook would serve 53 years for attempted murder, kidnapping, and piracy. John Wick would go to jail for over 10,000 years for over 400 homicide charges across his 4 movies. I say free him, which is surprisingly less than famous serial killers like Michael Myers, Chucky, and Jason combined. And finally, Xena would go to jail for eternity for destroying literal universes. Makes sense. Here's how long these characters would go to—
Makes sense. Makes sense for sure.
Meet
J4B, David Live Disco, bro.
the billionth babies in the world. So the population hit 5 billion people in 1987, and surprisingly we were able to track down the 5th billionth baby, and it's this baby right here. Well, he definitely doesn't look like a baby now. It's a man in Croatia, and his name's Matej, and this is the most recent picture I could find of him, proving how fast history moves. Next, in 1999, the 6th billionth baby was born in Bosnia. His name is Adnan, and here he is as a baby, here he is at 12 years old, and here's the most recent picture I could find of him. He's now a 26-year-old man. Moving on to 2011 was when the 7th billionth baby was born in Bangladesh, and this is the most recent footage of her. But in 2022, this 8th billionth baby in the world was
bro's just a baby. bro's a baby.
Born in the Philippines. Guys, like this video if I should try and get the 9th billionth baby. Meet
Bro was just born.
Is your brain a pollen allergy?
People have to do nowadays just to get unblocked games in school. Don't think live in disco. Yo, real. Oh my gosh. Can I have a little bit of fun in my life? Please. Please,
what
bro.
will happen on Earth after 100 years?
After 100 years? That's a good question.
Cities like Venice and Miami will be underwater. Regular passenger flights to Mars
really?
and space could begin. Press the like if you want to see Mars. Flying by planes could be banned because of global warming. We'll have robots doing everything for us at home. Press subscribe if you're afraid of robots. But the craziest part, real-time translation could eliminate language barriers. So comment below what languages can you speak.
That would be pretty cool. Like, something, language barriers, getting rid of language barriers because you get auto-translate IRL, that'd be cool.
It's over, Batman.
Joseph, they love disco.
Imagine you are lost in a freezing snowstorm. You are shivering violently, and your feet are completely numb. Desperate to hide from the cold wind, you stumble into a dark hole in the rocks. Suddenly, the freezing stone walls feel like soft blankets. You look into the back of the tiny cave and see a glowing, warm fireplace. You crawl deep inside, feeling incredibly safe and cozy, ready to take a nice long nap. This is a terrifying trap set by your own mind. A real medical event called terminal burrowing. As you freeze to death, your brain severely glitches. It forces you to squeeze into a tiny, hidden space like a dying animal, tricking you into peacefully falling asleep so rescue teams will never find your body. Imagine you are lost in a freezing snowstorm.
Oh, so what are you supposed to do then? What are you supposed to do in that situation? High quality music must stumble upon part 60. What in the world is going on here? What? Oh, that's okay. Oh, alright, I mean, oh, what? Oh, I feel your pain. Alright, what's going on here? Alright, banana's that good? He's eating their kind. What? Why is there so many watermelons? Why are there so many Ronald McDonald's? Is that Tung Sahur? Woo! It's Triple T! Yo! Oh, that's Aura. That's mad Aura, bro. Perfect photos you need to see. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh, that's the most ice cream looking ice cream I've ever seen. I'm not even joking. Wait a minute. Look at this. Ice cream. There, and David Live from Disco. Look at this. Ice cream emoji, right? If we look at the ice cream emoji, which looks like this, right? Look at this, and then look at this. Y'all can't tell me that looks exactly the same, bro. That's literally the most ice cream looking ice cream I've ever seen. Bro, like, what? Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh. 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 Ooh. It's good. Chat, stop saying lie, bro. I know y'all are lying, bro. I can't trust you guys anymore. High quality images about from the Mojimbo. Part 164. If there's a sign, there's a story. 100%. CH8S3, David Live in Disco. Own the school year like a hero. What in the world is going on in this guy's head? What type of hair? Is this a haircut? Please don't tell me that's a haircut. That better just be gummy worms. Fire.
A man buys a cheap cabin deep in the woods. The only other house nearby belongs to an old man who never comes outside during the day. Every night, however, the old man stands on his porch, staring directly at the cabin. Weeks later, the man discovers newspaper clippings hidden in his basement. Every previous owner of the cabin had vanished. And before disappearing, they all reported the same thing. The neighbor keeps watching. Terrified, the man confronts the old man. The old man finally tells him the truth. I'm not watching your cabin. I'm watching the woods behind it. He points toward the trees. Every few months, something comes out of there and tries to get inside. And it always looks exactly like whoever lives in that cabin. That night, the man glances out his bedroom window. The neighbor's porch is empty, but standing outside his front door is someone who looks exactly like him. The figure slowly raises its hand and holds up the spare key he lost.
Oh no.
A man buys it.
Yeah, good. I'm GG's, bro. I'm good.
Testing the limits of
Cassandra, thank you for the sub.
YouTube, part 1. Many of you all have probably already noticed, but the title of this video is very long, and it's actually the...
Let me see the title of the video. What was it called? Oh. It's only 50 letters, bro.
Max amount of characters you can put in a title, which is 100.
Oh,
yeah,
never mind.
The limit. Next,
100.
following this, I then wanted to test the limit on how many people you can subscribe to on one singular YouTube account. Well, after spending several weeks,
I think it's 5,000. I think it's 5,000.
Of subscribing to different content creators, I found out that the limit is 2,000 people. So
really?
Yeah, for all those people who are subscribed,
I didn't know there would be a limit to that.
Subscribe to me. This makes me feel very special, to be honest. And finally, I wanted to see how
Casper, thank you for the red card.
How many videos I can add to my watch later. And after spending days of clicking watch later, I figured out that the limit is 5,000. So yeah, now 5, after this short, I have to go watch 5,000 videos. Test.
Oh yeah, I know mine's 5,000 too, especially for liked videos because that I just know that caps at 5,000.
These are the most controversial questions on the internet, so let's take a look.
Flow state.
What do you pour first when making cereal?
I would say cereal for sure, 100%.
Cereal. I'm not a psychopath. Okay, good.
Yeah.
How do you eat chocolate bars?
This would be piece by piece. There's the breaks for the reason, so you got to use the breaks.
I just take a bite most of the time because I eat the whole thing in one sitting, so it doesn't really matter.
Like, that's weird. Like, if you have a Kit Kat bar, you're not going to be biting into it like that. You know what I mean? You're going to break it off piece by piece and eat it. I mean, it literally makes no sense, bro.
Interesting. How do you mark the last red page?
I don't read.
I don't read, to be honest, so I never really run into this dilemma.
Yeah.
Maybe bookmark? Okay. How do you cut a sandwich?
Triangle, every
I don't
single
usually
time.
cut my sandwiches, but if I did, I'd say rectangle. People who do triangles can't be trusted.
What? Why can't I be trusted?
Wow, okay. The truth comes out. Do you dip or drizzle your...
Oh, drizzle's weird. No, you have to go for the dip.
Fries and sauce. Dip. You need to control the sauce for each individual bite. It's optional.
Exactly.
Nice. Shampoo or conditioner first?
It's shampoo then conditioner.
Is this really a debate? It's definitely shampoo first. Wow, that 2% needs to be imprisoned. These are the
2% of people do not shower. Well, I don't shower and I know that, but you know, it's whatever. Yesterday was a day ago, by the way. Wait! He's right! Yesterday was a day ago. Wait, no, he's wrong. Wait, no, he's wrong. Well, you know why? Because, like, wait, like, think about it, right? If today's the 11th, then yesterday was only, like, 12 hours ago, technically. Or, like, maybe, like, 17 hours. Not a whole day ago. So, a whole day would be the day before. So, if you're on the 18th, a whole day before would be, like, 16th. So, theoretically, this is wrong. Yesterday was not a day ago. Theoretically. How these last couple of days been feeling? Real, bro. Oh my gosh. Burning. Oh my gosh. What's going on? Oh. Yo, why did my chat hop in the boat? Yo. Why did my chat hop in the boat? That's crazy.
This cruel tech millionaire left a fake $10,000 check on a diner table with no idea what he had started. See, the man loved humiliating people for fun.
Oh,
he watched from his new Lamborghini as a struggling waitress found the check, cried tears of joy, and ran straight to the bank. But when the banker told her it was fraudulent, she collapsed onto the floor, devastated. The millionaire laughed and drove away, forgetting all about it. Until 10 years later, when his company was caught in a massive scandal, he was left living out in the streets.
Massive? What?
Then randomly, a few days later, he woke up in a hospital, confused. The doctor told him he'd been left bleeding out after a brutal hit and run. She also mentioned that his expensive surgeries had been fully paid for by a private individual.
Joseph, don't laugh at this guy.
Who could have possibly saved his life? The surgeon handed him a piece of paper from her pocket. He was stunned. It was the exact same fake check from over 10 years ago. She had found him out on the street and paid for everything. That one waitress he had humiliated for his own fun was the only reason he managed to see another day. This
Bro, why are people like rude, bro? Like, just be happy. You know what I mean? Like, why be rude? Literally just be happy, man.
The moon suddenly disappear. Well, the first thing that will be affected is our oceans. See, the moon controls most of Earth's tides. Our tides will just drop to 1/3 of their size. And this is bad because entire coastal ecosystems depend on the tides to survive. So crabs, starfishes, and a lot of other coastal animals would be in trouble. And it gets worse. Some places on Earth will be much hotter because of the tides. And others will become much colder. Animals will eventually get confused because they use the moonlight to hunt. But are you ready for the scariest part? Earth itself would change forever. Now see, the moon helps stabilize Earth's tilt. Without it, we're gonna start wobbling all over the place, making seasons.
But that'd be cool though, because it'd be kind of like it'll kind of be like a mini game, you know?
Extreme or inconsistent. Now, isn't all of that out of this world? Get it? Because the moon's out of the world.
He squeezed the toothpaste out of the tube,
what
racing to beat the other student. Thick lines spilled across the table, and within seconds, the tubes were empty. Then the teacher told them their next step. Put all the toothpaste back inside the tube as fast as possible.
Now, how are you supposed to do that?
And whoever finished first would win. Now they started scooping it up, trying to shove it back into the opening, but it just smeared, slipping and spreading everywhere. The more they tried, the messier it got. After 10 minutes, both tubes were still empty, and the teacher explained, "You can try all you want, but some things just don't go back once you've let them out."
W teacher.
Waiting on
W teacher, bro.
Testing the
Say it up, Dave the sub, Don Wolf, Dave the sub.
limits of an iPhone, part 1. And starting it off, I'm testing the limit on how many burst photos you can take at once. And I thought this was going to be way easier than it was because it took forever to take all of these photos.
I'm gonna say it's 500.
And after several minutes of taking all of these burst photos, I was completely bored out of my mind until
Not
I found the
500?
limit was 600.
Oh.
You can test this out if you want to for yourself. Moving on, you guys know when you go to
Wait, chat, Apple, is it Apple or Android? What do y'all think, bro? Apple or Android?
an alarm on an iPhone, it seems to have an endless looping time picker, but I found out that's just not the case at all. It actually has an end at 4:39 p.m., meaning it's really just a long list of numbers. Finally, please do not try this out, but after 10 failed attempts of putting in your password, you are completely locked out. So yeah, there is a threshold. Don't try this out. Testing the limits of an iPhone.
Apple, Android. Ooh, it's kind of split actually. It's kind of split. Some people saying Apple, some people saying Android. The Fridge Lord, Dave the sub. I'm so fried, bro. How do you even end up in that situation? Is that Walmart? Ice thinks they're slick. Yo. She still hates the bus. So we just be driving anything now? Target card durability test. It's a good durability test. Does bro poop out bananas? There was a sea snipper in the toilet. What? Why is he balding? Is that Mr. Bean? It's fire, bro.
So Roblox just got unbanned, and you won't believe why. You see, Roblox has been
unbanned? Wait.
Russia for over 6 months. But today, Russia backed down on the Roblox ban after children's complaints. Yeah, so apparently the Russian government received over 63,000 letters from children threatening to leave Russia if they didn't unban the platform. So
what? Elias, Steve Laughing Disco.
Now, along with a partnership with Roblox, Russia has finally unbanned Roblox. So,
chat, this is literally our sign, bro. We gotta start fighting back, bro. If your country is banned with Roblox, you gotta fight back. Send a letter, okay? Do anything you can. Alright? How imagining schools in big cities? Yo, real. That's so real. How do schools look in big cities? I'm actually curious. Bobblesaurus, David Laughing Disco. David Laughing Disco. Because, like, I don't know. Does it not look exactly like that? I don't know.
If they built
I've never seen a school like that.
the castle over 200 feet, it would need a giant flashing red light on top to stop airplanes from crashing into it. Now this would ruin the look of the castle, as well as the vibe of the whole park. So instead, as they built each floor, they made everything a little smaller the higher they went. You see, things naturally look smaller when they're further away, and when the top is actually smaller, your brain just assumes it's higher up, which resulted in a castle that looks really
It's an illusion.
tall, but is under 200 feet. If they built
Pretty cool.
Did you know space isn't scary? It's what people say who have absolutely no idea what they're talking about. You look up in the sky, maybe watch a movie and think it seems fine. I mean, Ryan Gosling
No, it's terrifying. I feel like space is terrifying.
looked like he was having a blast in Project Hail Mary. But the reality is brutal. Space is a freezing dead, infinite nightmare that will kill you the second it gets the chance. It stretches to sizes so incomprehensibly massive that your brain physically cannot process it. You are less than a speck of
Yeah, that's exactly what I think of space.
dust in the cosmos for a billion years is nothing more than a blink. We are literally sitting on a rock hurling through a void where a single asteroid or a passing black hole could erase us without a second thought. That is terrifying. Did you
George,
know
David Laughing
space-
Disco. Let's just hope that doesn't happen. I would like to still be playing Roblox in, you know, the next few years, but
This woman spent decades in a perfect marriage, unaware that her entire life was a complete lie. See, her husband was excellent. He protected her every day and treated her like an absolute queen. However,
Like
he
your
had one
husband.
strange habit. Every single Monday, the man would secretly slip away from the house with a fresh bouquet of roses. And convinced her husband was cheating on her, she decided to follow his car, finally arriving at an old cemetery. She watched from behind a tree as he cried, placing the flowers onto a tombstone, shaking.
Bobblesaurus, David Laughing Disco.
The moment he walked away, she rushed over to the tombstone when her entire world shattered. To her terror,
Mr.
carved
Bobear,
into the
David Laughing
tombstone was her
Disco.
own name. The death dated next month. Horrified, she rushed home and broke into his locked
What?
safe, discovering his secret journal. She was stunned. As it turns out, her whole life wasn't even real. Her husband was actually a scientist from the future where she had tragically died, and he had built a simulation to relive their marriage over and over. By simply being paranoid of her husband, she cost herself the only reality
Claudia,
she had
thank you
left. This
for the
woman
red
spent
card. Thank you for the red card. Wait, theoretically, this could be happening right now.
of her husband, she cost herself the only reality she had left. This woman's
This could literally be happening right now. We wouldn't even know it. We wouldn't even know it, bro. That's crazy.
Here's a test to see if you're weird. So we're going to look at 6 different questions, and if you say yes to most of them, then you're probably a bit weird. So here we go.
Okay. I watch it, sure, but I'm not like an anime. Whoa, anime. I did not say that. I did not say that. And I'm like not like an anime binge watcher. You know what I mean?
Okay, let's slow it down here. Do people really still think this? I think
Gabby,
if
they
you don't
left
watch
me this
anime,
go.
you're weird. How about that? Are you
attracted to cartoon characters? Of course, 100%.
Attracted to cartoon characters? I don't think anybody actually is. It's just like a meme, right? But correct me if I'm wrong.
No, there is some cartoon characters that are, you know, talk to random people in public. If they talk back to me, yeah.
You talk to random people
If it's like
in
a
public?
conversation, sure.
This isn't necessarily weird, but in certain contexts, I could see it getting weird. But
Yeah.
no, I don't typically do that. You breathe through your mouth.
Yes.
I'm high-key a mouth breather. I actually have to edit the vocals on all of my videos to avoid my breath being heard. It's pretty bad.
Do you use Reddit? No. Actually, yes. You gotta use Reddit to solve your problems, bro. It's so helpful sometimes.
Use Reddit? Yeah. Like for some subreddits, I guess, once in a while. Reddit is kind of weird. And finally, do you use the bathroom naked?
Ooh, like we're talking like everything off? You know what? No, but there could be some times where I would, yes. I can see sometimes I would, yeah. 100%. But usually it would be no. Usually be no.
Would you eat expired bread? For me,
nah.
It depends. If there's not a tiny speck of mold on that, yeah, I would. Let's find out if you would eat these things. Burnt popcorn.
Oh, no, I wouldn't eat that. That just tastes disgusting. That
burnt
just tastes
things
disgusting.
are not good for you, and the moment that I taste anything burnt on a popcorn, I throw it away. I cannot stand the taste or even the smell. Melted ice cream.
That's fine. Dude, I purposely melt my ice cream. You know when you get it like in a cup or something, or like a bowl? I literally just take the spoon, I start swirling it around, and I melt it, and then I drink it because it tastes better that way.
Yeah, it's still ice cream, and you never want to waste ice cream, do you?
Yes,
Mayo.
bro.
Yeah.
And people call me weird for that, but it's not. Mayo, yes, is good. I literally ate it today, but you have to eat it with something. Like, it has to go along with something, not just raw mayo, you know?
I love mayo de noches, but not alone. I like to have it on things.
Mayo de noches.
Food! You were thinking anything else. Runny eggs.
Oh, yeah, running eggs is fire.
Also a yes for me. Although it does look kind of disgusting gooping all over your plate. Is that the right word? Gooping?
Gooping.
It still tastes good. Blue
Why is gooping such a gooping word, bro?
cheese.
No.
I've never had blue cheese before.
I'm gonna pass.
I kind of want to try. Give me some of that.
Oh.
That was fake cheese, by the way, if you didn't know. The last Tic Tac.
The last... I've never had a Tic Tac in my life, bro.
Dude, have you ever tried to take a Tic Tac out of the container? The last one never goes out. Like, look at this. It's horrible.
I can imagine.
Now, out of this list, how many did you get correct? Wrong video. Would you eat expired?
Okay. Okay.
Two brothers were stranded in a brutal desert after their truck broke down. They had an emergency GPS beacon, but the battery was flashing red at 1%. The older brother grabbed it,
Just charge it, bro.
smiled selfishly, and said, "I'm taking this to the high ridge. You'll just slow me down."
Jeremy,
he
I
left
think
his
we'll
little
have
brother
to
with a
go.
tiny water bottle under the truck's shade. The younger brother spent 2 days weeping with rage, hating him for saving himself and leaving him behind. On the third day, a rescue helicopter finally landed. As they flew over the ridge, they spotted the older brother's body collapsed on the rocks.
Agent, they've
The
been
Rangers
close
recovered the beacon and handed it to the boy. The battery compartment was completely rusted. It never had 1% power. The older brother knew the device was useless, so he hiked up to use his bright red shirt as a human landmark, knowing search choppers scan the high peaks first. Two brothers were stranded in a brutal...
Oh, Renee, just take live for disco. Yo, W brother then, bro.
What, dude?
What is the point of the light? Why is there a light? Wait, what?
What, dude?
Wait, why is there a light? That's so random.
The first babies born in different countries. South Sudan is the newest country in the world, and in 2011 when they gained independence, just minutes after midnight, their first baby was born, and the baby was given the name Independent. Well, unfortunately, at just 7 months, the baby boy passed away. Next, in 2008, Kosovo became the second newest country, and just 15 minutes after they gained their independence, a baby girl was born, and they named her Independence.
Not again. No.
Now, this is what she looks like in 2018 for her birthday party at 10 years old, but following this, we really haven't seen any footage of her at all. All we know is she's 18 years old now. Now, in 2006, when the country of Montenegro became independent, a girl named Tara became their first baby born. And this is Tara at 10 years old meeting with their prime minister. And this is actually the last footage we have seen of her, but we do know that she's 20 years old now.
20?
How cool would it be to be the first person born in a country? Like this video if you guys think I should try to have a baby in the newest country.
Try to have a baby in the newest country. Yeah, right.
Coming up. The first...
We'll see. Oh. Is this tough? Okay.
What's the most dangerous country in the world? At first, you might think it's Australia because it has some of the
And the spiders, bro. Snakes and spiders. Oh my gosh, I can't.
deadliest snakes, spiders, crocodiles, and jellyfish on Earth. But it's far from the most dangerous one. Press the like to not get there. Then your guess is South Africa because it's home to lions and leopards who can just casually walk around the city. Press subscribe if you're scared of lions. But still, the most dangerous country is India. And believe it or not, because of mosquitoes. You see, mosquitoes...
Oh yeah, mosquitoes.
They spread diseases like malaria, causing more deaths than any other animal
Dan
on
Kurt,
Earth.
give this
What's
up.
the most dangerous country in...
Yeah, makes sense.
Pull the lever and kill one person, or do nothing and let 2 die.
Do nothing, let 2 die.
Which choice would land you in more legal trouble?
Somebody, please help!
Oh man, I can't go back to jail. I'm on probation. Please just tell me.
00 Mars, they've live in disco. Listen, the right answer for this, which is what I'm gonna say right off the bat, is if you do nothing, you're not involved with the situation, which means that theoretically speaking, you don't have to pay for anything. You don't have to face any consequences. You don't have to do anything, right? You literally don't have to do anything.
Okay, what happens if I do nothing?
If you
Dude,
do
they be
nothing,
live
two
disco.
people die. Morally, not great, but legally, you're likely in the clear.
But don't I have to help? Isn't there like a law for that?
Some states enforce the duty to rescue, but usually only if you cause a danger, like crashing your car into someone or starting a fire.
So if I just stand here and do nothing, I won't go to
Clumsy, they've been live for disco.
prison?
Probably not.
But I can't just let 2 people die. What happens if I pull the lever?
Pull the lever!
Now, if you pull the lever, it could get you charged with causing someone's death.
Wait, but I was saving 2 people. Certainly that counts for something.
It does, which is why you'd likely get a manslaughter charge,
Oh.
which in some places carries...
Because, yeah, you did the action, you're still taking someone's life. You know what I mean? So it's not worth it. Jackson, let me live for disco.
It's up to 8 years in prison.
8 years? So legally the best option is just to do nothing?
Well, I wouldn't say nothing. You should still call the police or emergency services. Showing you tried to
Yeah, when the train's coming at like, what, 100 miles per hour? Yeah, right.
help could matter in some states, but I wouldn't worry if I were you.
How come?
Because that train isn't real.
It isn't real? What are you... Ah! Oh, there's just a dream.
It's crazy.
This thing.
However, everything fails when my gang puts all their trust in me in the group project.
Oh, we're gonna die trying. We're gonna land this thing. Oh, we're gonna die trying.
Yeah, that's real. Teach thinks I'm still in the bathroom. Yo, Z3R, David the Corgi, bro. David the Corgi, bro. Okay.
The last humans still hiding from society. So when the coronavirus happened in 2020, about everyone had to go into isolation. Well, in 2021 was when a lot of people started to come out of isolation
Sup,
and
they
the
would stay
COVID
hydrated.
lockdowns weren't as strict. However, when the lockdown did happen, there were some people who cut ties with everyone they knew and went and lived in
Yeah, people genuinely thought the lockdown was the end of the world, bro.
caves. There were some people who even lived in the remote parts of the jungle, and some people even drove deep
Ex-boy
into the
Flo,
woods
David
with
the
their
Sub.
van and just lived there. Well, there's one problem. It's estimated that hundreds and thousands of people who went into isolation around the world are still in
Ben, they
total
live in disco.
isolation and have no idea that the pandemic ended years ago. But like, what are we gonna go do? Rescue them? And how do we even catch them up on all of the news that
They're not even going to know that GTA 6 is about to be released, bro. I'm pretty sure in 2020, no one was even thinking about GTA 6, but now, everybody knows, except for them.
has happened since then? The last humans
Bro, they won't even know, what else would they miss on? If you were from 2020 and you now came to 2026, like, what would you miss out on? Or what would you, like, forget? Wait, was the PS5 out yet?
You took a DVD and
Tony, they
tried
will
to
post
make a
it.
copy, it would not work. Because DVDs are locked with a secret code that only DVD players can read.
So just remove the secret code.
But in 1999, a teenager made a tiny program that could break that code, letting
you
you
go.
copy a DVD. Now, companies have tried to
7,
ban
David Red
it,
Card.
so a mathematician turned the entire program into one massive number. Then he tweaked it until that number became a prime number. Now, a prime number is just
Foxy,
math,
David Flow State.
and you can't make math illegal. So now, when that number is turned back into the program, it turns back into working code that lets you copy a DVD.
There you go. And there
Which
you
country
know.
holds these world records? Which country consumes the most
And he's depressed again. Great.
Coca-Cola?
Most Coca-Cola, I'd say US.
I'm looking at you because I bet you had one today, didn't you? It's probably the US. USA,
Yeah.
40 billion liters
Dang, a billion liters a year?
a year. It's alright. Which country has the most sweaty nerds?
Ooh, showers the most? Ugh. Showers. Ugh, who even showers? I don't know. I'm gonna say maybe like a high
Probably
population, maybe China.
Yeah, they have a lot of pro gamers there. Brazil.
Brazil.
Average of 14 showers per week. I think I've averaged 14
2 showers a day is insane.
showers this whole year. Which
I'd say like one at least every, or maybe, well, actually one every week or so. One every week or so.
country has the latest average bedtime?
No idea, bro. Genuinely no idea.
Germany and Hungary. Must be because they're having a midnight snack because of them being Hungary. Which country consumes the most cheese? Where
Cheese. Who invented cheese? France?
was
France.
cheese made? Canada. USA, 17.4 kilos per capita.
Dang, bro.
Which country consumes the most ice cream?
Ice cream. Who made ice cream? I think it's gonna be like a country in Europe, maybe.
China, because they invented ice cream.
Oh, then China.
New Zealand.
New Zealand. Never mind.
28.4 liters per person. Did I consume that in one night? Which country has the largest rainforest? Brazil.
Because the Amazon rainforest, right?
Yeah, the Amazon.
The one that always
rainforest.
had fun. There was the flow state.
Out of this list. How did you go? Which country?
Yeah. Wait, it's about to be a tough edit. Hold up.
Every single person you have
W
ever
edit, I
walked past
guess.
is actually blood related to you, and the science behind this is insane.
What?
See, if you trace your family tree back just 40 generations, you would mathematically need over 1 trillion ancestors to exist. But here's the problem. Only around 100 billion people have ever lived on Earth. So at some point, your
True.
family tree had no choice but to start overlapping with itself. Every single person's family history can be collapsed into the same exact pool of common ancestors. In fact, researchers actually
We're
found
all
that
the same.
every single person on Earth today shares a common ancestor from only around 3,000 years ago. This means that some random guy who was alive during ancient Egypt is literally the great-great-something grandparent of every human being alive on Earth right now. That even
No, that's crazy.
includes you and me. So subscribe, since I'm literally your cousin. Every single person you have...
That's awesome, bro. That's
I tested every law by Mike Short.
that's cool. What in the
I
world is
tested every
happening
law
in
by
this? What is happening here, bro? He looks like he's struggling
Short.
on something.
Who is most likely
is the most
to win
likely
the
to
World
win?
Cup? So a professional
Oh, chat. Wait, who do y'all think is gonna win the World Cup, bro?
calculated breakdown from
Who do y'all
each
think is
team
gonna
has
win?
been done, and according to the overview of each team, countries with just a 0.01% chance of winning
Rip.
the World Cup are Iraq, New Zealand, and Jamaica. But never say never.
Wait, what's the bet? Like, I know that people place bets on teams, right? What's like the bet for like the winning team right now, or
There
like?
still is a 0.01%
I don't know. Press New Live and
chance.
Disco.
And just a little higher than that is Australia at 0.5%, Canada at 0.8%, Mexico, you guys stepped it up a bit at 1.3%, and the USA is at 1.5%. And guys, if I don't say your country, I'll say it in part 2. Remember, there's 48 countries competing. Now, jumping all the way up to 4.1% is the Netherlands. Brazil, you guys were at 8.5%, and Argentina is at 8.9%.
8.9.
But we're still not at the highest percentages. Because the 4 countries that are most likely to win is Portugal at 9.4%, England at 11.2%, France at 16.7%,
And the number one, I'm gonna say Spain, probably, right?
and Spain was given the most likely to win at 17.1%.
Yeah.
But hey, you really never know who's going to win. Who do you all think it'll be? Who is most
I don't know. I don't really care who wins. You know, obviously I'm Canada, so I gotta support Canada. But you know, I don't really mind who wins, bro. I don't really mind who wins.
Black sounds that were recreated in real life. And number 3, we have the gravity coil sound.
Wait, let me recreate it. Boy, does that sound similar, guys?
And number 2.
Wait, that's how they created it. Wait.
And number 2, only OG
Whoa.
recognize the song. Lastly, at number 1, she literally sounds like the pizza place scream. Ranking Roblox.
Oh yeah, wait.
Ranking.
If you find $10,000 in your bank account, can you keep it?
Yeah, I think so.
What the? Someone just deposited $10,000 into my account. I'm totally getting a new whip.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can't just buy a new car with money you found in your account. If you do, you could be charged with theft.
But they put it in my account, which means I can go get some Gucci slides and a
True.
ring for my other wrist.
Even though it was put in your account, that money still belongs to someone else.
I'll just withdraw the money to keep it safe then.
That also is considered theft. Even transferring it to another person could
But they gave it to you. How is that theft?
get you in trouble.
Oh, bet. Then I'll just leave it in my bank account and hope that no one notices. Nothing to see here, folks.
Same
Normal
amount as
amounts
the
of cash
same.
and
Oh, same amount of likes as the viewers. Yeah. Well, no, not anymore.
normal bank account.
Y'all gonna match
That
the
won't
likes
work
of the
either.
viewers, guys.
States like California consider failing to report money in your account as theft.
So what am I supposed to do? I could really use this money because I got fired for making too many TikTok videos.
Well,
Yeah.
whenever unknown money arrives at your bank, you should immediately contact your local bank and the police to report what happened.
Then what?
If you're lucky, the sender might give you a little bonus for helping out.
Hello, I'd like to report some money. Is
Wait
it
a minute.
stolen? I guess not.
If you find 10...
Okay.
Lightweight.
All right.
When summer breaks,
Can you be quiet? I'm trying to sleep. No, absolutely not. Can I be quiet, bro? What do you like? I'm not even talking loud, and you're saying, "Can I be quiet?" No,
Who would you say?
What's that say?
When summer break starts in different countries.
Chat, when does summer break start for you?
So here in the USA, students typically get out of school for summer break in late May and early June.
Late? Oh, that's already. Wait, if you're in the US, you probably already have summer break.
However, you should be very happy about this because over in the UK, they typically get out of school for summer
Late
break
July?
in
That's
late
kinda sad.
July. Yeah, they're pretty much
June
missing the whole
19,
summer.
15.
However,
Today,
almost
a lot of guys are getting out today.
most of that is the Philippines because their
X-Soul,
typical
thank you for
summer
the live
break
and disco,
starts
bro.
on April 1st, and this is actually due to protect the students from the summer heat. Now, Canada's summer break typically starts in late
June. It is late June. It's June. I think it's June 20 something for me.
June. However, in India, they get out of school in late April, also due to their hot summers like the Philippines. Moving on, in some parts of Germany, they start summer break in early August. Can you even call it summer break at this point? However, for Australia,
Mid-December. Are we serious? That's not even summer. That's literally winter.
their summer break starts in mid-December because, you know, they're on the other side of the world. They just gotta be
Mr.
different.
David the Husky, bro.
When summer break starts.
Alright, how do you like your popcorn? Cooked, I guess.
Who would you say first? My dog, someone's
Cynthia,
kid,
they
or
like the soccer trophy.
$5,000?
Oh, I would say $5,000, obviously. I mean, you could probably buy some Robux with that. And, like, with a kid, you obviously can't buy Robux, so that's not worth it. And then my dog, like, nah, you know what I mean? Like, nah, bro, just nah. So, $5,000.
Ooh, okay. Right off the bat, if you pick $5,000, you naughty. I would assume automatically that the dog can swim. By the way, it's paddling. The kid seems to be struggling.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, actually, never mind. I'm gonna say the kid. But I'll just use one hand to grab the kid and one hand to grab the 5,000.
So I'll save the kid first, then the dog after. And I'll go collect my money afterwards. This next one is a hard one. Who would you save first? Like for your mother, comment for your father, and if you pick $1 million, then hit the subscribe button.
$1 million? Okay, easy.
I'm such a sellout.
Pick the money, bro.
For me personally, I would pick to save my mother. Why you not save me? Dad.
Silly face, leave a live and disco.
I'm sorry. Who would you say?
I guess.
Dear Dylan.
When a cat grooms another cat, it's usually trying to show dominance. But when a cat grooms a bunny, it's a whole different story. You see, in rabbit hierarchy, grooming means
GA, David Sub, Lupo, David Live and Disco.
The one who gets groomed is usually the dominant one. So if a cat grooms a rabbit, both
Oh, they both think.
probably think they're dominant. When a cat grooms...
They both think they're the king. You think I'm the king? I mean, you think you're the king? I'm the king. What do you think, live disco?
Circuit board to record voices. Then add memory chips that can store a couple hours of conversations and sounds. Lock that memory inside a tiny metal safe before connecting it to the power source. Then attach an underwater beacon that will start pinging if it sinks in the ocean. Seal everything inside a thick metal case and paint it bright orange so it can be easily seen if it's lost. Now you've built a small device that can outlast a plane crash. It can capture what the pilot said in their final moments.
From the back? Wait, it can record that from the back?
Final moments, so we can determine what caused the tragedy.
What?
After weeks of...
How do you like your air? I like my air breathable.
starving, his wife sent him $1,000 saying, "Hit our daughter and I'll send more."
I'm sorry, what? Did he just... Okay. That's... Oh, okay. Hold on. We how to read that back.
After weeks of starving, his wife sent him $1,000 saying, "Hit our daughter and I'll send more." Just weeks earlier, the man...
Hit our daughter. What type of mom says hit? Yeah, just hit our daughter. I'm gonna give you $1,000
home from work
if you
to
do
see
that.
His wife cheating on him with another man. But that wasn't even the worst part. She had secretly stolen every cent from his bank account and transferred the house into her name. When he confronted them, the guy attacked and threw him out onto the street.
What?
Now, homeless and starving, he was...
And y'all think, yo, Daxy, thank you for the cheers, bro. Yo, thank you. Bro, if you guys think you're having a bad day, just think about this guy, bro. Oh my gosh.
surviving, until one day his ex suddenly sent him $1,000. But
That's his own money, though.
It's a condition. Our daughter wants to live with you, but I want her here with me. If you hit her or make her hate you, I'll send more. Because he loved his daughter, he instantly refused. But the next night, his ex-wife and her new boyfriend suddenly forced their way into his tiny apartment. She shoved a phone in his hand and demanded, "Call your daughter and tell her you never loved her." When he refused, the boyfriend started beating him while she stood there laughing. Until suddenly, police stormed through the door. The
Glitch Dexter, thank you for the sub, bro.
couple froze.
Bradley,
And
thank you for
standing
the flow
behind
state.
the officers was the daughter. Turns out, she had secretly witnessed everything for weeks. The cheating, the stealing, and even the threats. She had
W
recorded
daughter.
all of it and sent every video to the police. The mother and her boyfriend were arrested. The father got his house and money back. And for the first time in months, he finally sat down to eat dinner with his daughter again. After weeks of
Nice.
If you connect the slide to a field device, you can slide really far, which you can make by taking it apart, then checking custom physical properties, then setting friction to 0 and friction weight to 100. But it doesn't work the way you think. Walking on it normally does slide
You have to like ragdoll on it, right?
around, but not nearly as much. And if you try to push objects on it, it barely moves. But if you instead make a ramp and drop the objects from a distance, it does slide.
Yeah.
So if you have to move your house all the way over there, but you're too weak, by instead using the ramp and letting gravity do all the work solves it in no— Wait, no! If you connect the slide—
Oh, there goes the house. Great job, man.
Ancient animals found in 2026 that you need to know about. So in Thailand, researchers just discovered this new dinosaur. It weighed—
I'm sorry, what? A new dinosaur?
Approximately 30 tons and was 90 feet long. And it's actually labeled as Southeast
Strombo or Electracy? Low key, between the two? They're both pretty good.
Asia's largest dinosaur ever discovered.
Maybe Electracy because the just walk around in meme.
And they decided to give it the nickname the Last Titan. But
That's
you know
terrifying.
what? I really like this guy because this is his face. And researchers just discovered something crazier than that. They discovered the largest octopus that ever existed 84 million years ago. And you're probably wondering how long was it? Well, it was approximately 62 feet long. And their fossils indicate that they could take down prey like large sharks. Yeah, this thing was the real life Kraken. And finally, in Brazil, researchers discovered this plant-eating dinosaur with a twisted jaw and sideways face that lived 275 million years ago. And you're probably wondering, why is the
probably
image
older than,
blurred?
like,
Nobody
you
can see
guys.
it. Well, I didn't want to give you guys a jump scare because
Real,
this is what the creature looked like.
Okay. Strombo also has a meme. He does, but his meme isn't as good as Electracy's.
This brutal dictator spent months planning a surprise invasion on a small, innocent village. See, the leader just wanted a quick, bloody victory to prove his dominance to the entire world. But when it came time to attack, he looked through his binoculars and noticed the village had suddenly appeared to have thousands of tanks and troops ready for war. Terrified of a massive counterattack, the dictator panicked and ordered his entire army to retreat, burning his own supply lines in fear. But 10 years later, after his empire collapsed from starvation, he was finally captured and put on trial. He demanded to know how that tiny village had managed to build a massive army just in a single night. The judge smiled and pulled a top-secret file from a folder. As it turns out, there were never any soldiers or tanks waiting for him. He had been completely fooled by a military unit known as the Ghost Army, and those thousands of tanks were actually giant inflatable balloons the entire time. But because he retreated from a bunch of rubber toys, he ended up sacrificing the lives of millions. This brutal—
That's on him, I guess. What's your favorite color? I'll let you take a wild guess, bro. Jamie, thank you for the laughing disco. And Dark, thank you for the laughing disco, bro. Wait, this could be tough. Hey! Nice, bro. Chat, somebody make an edit of this, of me. Somebody do that. Bro, get me out. What is going on here? What is going on here, bro?
If you took every—
I can't hear the video. Why not?
The ear meme originally came from an app called Talking Red. The app showed Red from Angry Birds
Wait,
sitting
what?
on grass with a human hand and ear next to him like he was listening to the user. The image first spread in 2024 through the
Oh. Yeah, I remember that.
I repeat back anything that's said to me trend. People joked about trying to make the Angry Bird repeat what they said, but he kept making the same sound instead. The meme was usually used when someone wanted to show they were locked in, listening closely, or waiting to hear someone's opinion. The Angry Bird ear meme.
Yeah. Kaizia, they've live disco. Okay.
Let's try to guess the prices of these kids' toys.
The Quest 3 is not a kid's toy, okay? it's a cool thing. It's a cool thing.
Prices of these kids' toys. It's been a while.
Miko 3 AI robot. Why does everything have to be AI nowadays, bro? Oh my gosh. Either way, I'm gonna say like this looks kind of cheap. Maybe like 100.
This the
150.
Miko 3 AI robot. Is that what kids play with now? I mean, it's a robot, so it's probably a bit more premium. I can see like $90. I don't know what this
140.
does.
Okay.
139. Okay.
Barbie's Dream House. That's probably expensive. I'm gonna say 150 to 200.
Dream House. These things used to slap. Probably over like $200 though now, right? They're pretty decked out. Maybe 250.
125. Okay.
Not a bad deal.
Nintendo Switch 2. I'm guessing. Wait, I'm guessing all these are US, so I should probably convert my stuff to US. So this would be 650 US. If that's.
Nintendo Switch is $500.
500.
That's like burned into my head at this point. Oh, okay.
450.
449. Nice. Must
Wow,
be a
cheaper
sale.
than I thought. PS5 Pro, it's like 800 Canadian, so that's 650, I think. That's 650 US.
The PS5 Pro is even more expensive. Maybe like $600 at this point.
Bang on. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
650. Yep. That's actually insane. Bitsy Hamster.
What even is this? What am I looking at? Is this just like a clock? Bro, they have the flow state.
What's that? Looks cute, but can't be too expensive. Maybe like
50,
$20.
26.
Spot on. 26. Okay.
Oh, Lego's expensive. I would say. Whoa, what's that? Wait, what? Let him cook? Wait, that's so sick. Wait, that's so cool. Wait, great. They let him cook, bro. Let him cook.
Lego Bluey House. So
I'm gonna say this is like $50.
125. This is probably half. Maybe like $75. Looks
56.
cool. 56.
So I can
All right,
basically
there we
that.
go. And then the Millennium Falcon Lego set.
Oh, this is like 1,000 something. I think it's 1,000.
Wow, that thing's
James,
crazy.
leave the flow state.
I feel like that's like a collector's item, so maybe like over 1,000. 849. Expensive. Let's try to guess the.
Yeah.
A girl was going home until she
Crazy.
noticed a red
Thank
balloon
you, the sunshine.
that was moving up and down.
That's Pennywise is gonna get you. Move,
Underneath
run,
the streetlight.
do
Later,
whatever.
Her mom told her to come
Run.
home quick, and when the girl arrived home, her mother was mad because she took forever and had school tomorrow morning. She explained to her what she saw, which was the reason why she was late, but the mother didn't care. Either way, the red balloon started following her. On the next day, when she went to school, her friend
Bro,
saw
run.
a balloon, but the girl saw nothing outside. There were even times when she was at the mall, and the balloon was
Have
in
we not watched it, bro? Do we not know what this means?
there following her. Even at tennis practice, it was still following her. But one day, she saw it right outside her garage.
Save
At that
Live and
exact moment,
Disco.
she thought the balloon was alive. Instead of screaming, she took it inside with her and showed it to her mom because she didn't believe her. And later on, they became friends. A girl was going home.
They became friends? What? Yo, Real Puppy, they were Live and Disco. Minecraft players are really creative. Ah, that is pretty creative. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
So you guys probably already know about my MOVA globe. It uses light.
Whoa! Wait, Tough, David Live and Disco.
And Earth's magnetic
and Moon,
field
David
to
Live and Disco.
constantly-
Wait, it's spinning in his hand?
Light and Earth's magnetic field to constantly rotate by itself. And it's one of my favorite things ever. But
I want to buy that. I'm gonna buy that. That looks awesome.
Okay, wait.
Great, David Live and Disco. I accidentally beat a 4-player obby alone.
If this is a 1 stud thick wall, I can probably do a /E laugh glitch. By laughing, freezing my character and doing that. Okay, wait. This actually might be easy. Can I corner clip?
Wait, what's the game again? I forgot, dude.
Does that do anything? Wait.
Wait.
This is the exit. Wait, this is actually just the exit. Let me glitch again.
Beat it.
This is way too easy. Okay, wait. If this
Literally, what? Chad, what's the game? What's the game? Alice, David Live and Disco.
Do you sit in these places? Let's go. The bus. Okay,
The bus? I'd say back.
Sorry,
Back or like maybe front. Melissa, David the Uncle alert. I'm not even Unc, but okay.
The parks. I know you set us free, but I sit at the back of the bus, and I'm pretty sure everyone else does. Sitting at the front is
Back of the bus.
absolutely weird. I would never. Cinema. Ooh, okay, that's
Cinema, you would have to be like around the top middle. Top middle is like the strat, or maybe top left, or maybe like middle left. You know what I mean? Somewhere there.
It's like the same kind of thing. I sit at the back so I can see the screen properly and everything. You know, best experience.
People who said front
Sitting
row
at
in the
front
cinema
of
are
the
weird.
Cinema is insane. I don't know why you would do that. Car,
Yeah.
Okay, anywhere but the middle seats. I need space. I need to man spread. Okay, you can't blame me. I got
Yeah, you gotta go middle
big
seat.
legs. I'm a tall guy. Classroom. Okay.
Classroom. Anywhere, really, wherever my friends are sitting, you know.
You know how the kids at the back of the class, they get away with everything. You know, I just gotta sit there.
Oh yeah, back of the class though. Low key back of the class.
Just gotta sit at the back. And the restaurant, okay, it's like anywhere.
Anywhere where you get the food, I guess. Helene, David Laughing Disco.
But the window and the toilet. If you sit next to the toilet, then you are insane. If you sit next to the window, you're not really insane, but like, why would you want people to see you eat? I think that's weird. But yeah, where do you sit? Let me know down in the comments below and subscribe. Where do you sit in...
These are animals with bad design. So the kiwi bird lays an egg that is roughly 25% of its own body weight, which means by the time she's ready to lay, the egg...
Oh my gosh. Wait, that's a crazy x-ray. Look at the egg. What in the world?
It crushes her stomach, so she has to fast for 7 days until the egg is out. It's like a human giving birth to a 5-year-old. The Babi Rusa is a wild pig in Indonesia that has tusks that go backwards, curving into its forehead, which means that if it doesn't rub the tusks against trees, they'll eventually grow long enough to pierce its own skull. Sloths have a metabolism that only allows them to go to the bathroom once per week, and for whatever reason, they decide to go to the ground to do this, and interestingly, 50% of sloth deaths occur while they're on the ground using the bathroom. The Mola Mola sunfish is a giant fish with no tail, making it the worst swimmer in the ocean. It just drifts slowly, hoping that food floats into its mouth. But even humans have design flaws because we're one of the only animals who can't breathe and eat at the same time thanks to our low larynxes from evolving to speak.
We can't? Wait, let me just pretend I'm eating something. Oh, we can't because like yeah, it does close. It closes here. Oh, that's weird.
And finally, the Luna moth has no mouth or digestive system, which means that once it emerges from its cocoon, it has about 7 days to find a mate before it starves to death, meaning that it's literally born to die. Poetic.
That is pretty poetic. By the way, I want to try this. Wait, what's the game? They don't put the game here? No. Wait, what's chat? Do y'all know what this game is? Cuz we did it before. I think it's like teamwork obby, but there was like multiple and there's one specific one that we have to do. And I don't know which one that was. Was it this one? Wait, it would have my playtime, I'm pretty sure, right? Let me see. It's not this one. It might be this one here. I think it's this one. Yeah, this looks like it. All time. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Wait, so the 4-player obby, right? 4-player obby. Okay. Okay, wait. This is doable. This is doable for sure. Above danger. Is it just this one? Yeah. It is this one. Okay. We're in the same level, right, guys? Wait, y'all can see it. We're in the same level. Why is the music so loud? Alright. We're in the same level. So, to get past this wall, what do we have to do? Let me go back here. Oh, wait. Doesn't she have a video on her YouTube channel? Okay. Let me just check.
Wait, if this is a 1-stud thick wall, I can probably do a slap.
Here we go. Wait, let's just see what they
I came across a video of a girl coming across a video of a girl beating a 3-player obby all by herself, and they both ended up completing the course in their own unique way. But what if I don't want to beat it their way? Can I beat it my own way to prove I'm better? The first obstacle requires
Evycraft, they have $10, bro.
Buttons, which then opens this door.
Yo, shout out to Evycraft 6394.
To then enable a bridge you can walk on. To get around this, they both find that they can wall hop on this ledge. But wall hopping is
oh wait, this is the 3-player obby. So wait, where's the 4-player obby?
This obby requires 4
oh, here it is.
And a viewer bet I couldn't beat this alone, so let's prove them wrong. In the first level, there are 4 buttons.
Okay, so that's where we are right now. As you can see, 4 buttons right here, but we can't press 4 buttons, so we got to figure out what to do. Oh, what in the world? Here.
Each button needing a player to stand on to open this wall. We can't do that though since I'm solo. However, on further inspection, the wall is only 1 stud thick, meaning we can—
which means you can simply just walk around. No, I'm kidding.
Clip. By standing in front of the wall and typing /e-laugh in the chat, then lagging your game while shift locking backwards, you clip through. Now we're in the—
Nux67, thank you for laughing disco. Alright, wait, let me try this. So what we have to do is we have to—
meaning we can laugh clip. By standing in front of the wall and typing
/e-laugh
in the chat, then lagging your game while shift—
wow, shift lock? What does that even mean? I hit the goal. Oh, we did. Alright, wait, that's 200 Robux to give away at the end of the stream. And the new goal is 672, okay, guys? 672. Alright, wait, let me see what she did on live, because I don't know what she means by, like, lagging your game. I don't know what she means by that. So let's go back to the video. And let's go to this one. So the first time she did it.
If this is a 1-stud thick wall, I can probably do a /e-laugh glitch by laughing, freezing my character, and
oh, okay. Okay, I see what I have to do. So you have to do this. Wait, what was her camera position?
What
was the camera position? It was like this.
Laughing.
Okay. But you have to be facing the wall. So like this. /E laugh like so. Lag your game and then shift lock. Okay, wait, but it worked. It worked kind of. It worked. We just gotta like, oh, I gotta perfect this. Oh, it's gonna be hard. /E laugh, lag and shift. Oh, okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Wait, we have to look directly at the wall. I forgot about that. /E laugh. Dude. Wait, let me look at how she did it again. Wait.
By laughing.
She lags it as soon. Wait, do you shift lock as soon as you lag it or what?
Character and doing that. Okay.
What? Wait. Go here. /E laugh. See, I'm ragdolling, but I'm not ragdolling the other side. Yes, as soon as you do it. Okay. Chat's saying as soon as you do it. So. Yo, Satuna, thank you for the flow state. /E laugh. As soon as I do /E laugh, I gotta hold it. Okay. No. At the same time. Are y'all sure it's the same time? Let me try it again. Wait, let me try it after. Let me try it after and see how that works. Oh. Okay, wait, but that was kind of the same. Wait. This isn't making sense, chat. Jump. Y'all are saying to jump. Can I jump in this? What? Move backwards, dog. Okay. /E laugh. Bro. Okay, wait. I gotta look back at this. Wait. How did she do it?
Wall is only 1 stud thick, meaning we can laugh clip by standing in front of the wall and typing /E laugh in the chat, then lagging your game while shift locking.
While shift locking backwards. But was she already in shift lock? No. So she only went to shift lock right as she lagged it.
Backwards,
but she has to shift lock backwards. That's maybe what I'm doing wrong. So when I do this, I'm facing this way and I'm just shift locking, but I have to walk backwards too. You know what I mean? So I'm like this. Okay, let's do that. So let's first walk this way. /E laugh. Lag it. And then, oh, that was close. That was close. Shift lock and jump at the same time. Okay, let me try that. Here. /E laugh. Oh, I didn't lag my game there. Jump after that. Okay, so jump after that. Okay, got it. This one, /E laugh. Hold it, jump. No! I'm not understanding, chat, I'm not understanding the sequence of events, bro. /E laugh. See, I'm not understanding that. How are you supposed to lag the game while... Wait, let me put it like this so you guys can see it better. And let me maybe do like that. Okay. So we have it like this. Go here. /E laugh. Oh, caps lock. /E laugh. David the gifts. Ninja not hating, but I think it's impossible for you. What is that supposed to mean, huh? Impossible? Nothing's impossible for me. /E laugh. Oh. Okay. All we gotta do... You know what? I'm pressing W. I gotta press S. That's why. I'm pressing W. I'm pressing W. I'm not supposed to press W. So... /E laugh. Bam. Back. Oh! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Come on now. Come on now. Your boy's too good. Oh yeah, come on. All right, and now we just got to do here. So now /E laugh, lag the game, and then bam. Okay, well yeah, we got it now. We can do this 100%. Okay, wait. I'm not. How did I do the last one? I don't even know how I did it. I kind of forgot, low key. Oh wait, I gotta lag my game. Okay, laugh, bam, dude. I'm too good. I'm too good. Is my chat broken? Why is my chat broken? Wait, is no one allowed to talk? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, guys. Oh, whoa! Whoa! What in the world? Andrew Rivera, thank you for the Marshmallow High. Big Man, thank you for the Laughing Disco. Oh, what in the world? Holy... Guys, are you proud of me? Are you proud of me for doing it? I did it. I'm so good. I'm actually so good. I'm actually so good. I'm actually so good. Easy. Vinny Cius, David the high five. Yes. See, guys, I told you, bro. Nothing's impossible for me if you just put your mind to it.
These are animals with bad design.
Okay. 3 wallpaper. Whoa. Whoa.
The youngest sibling
How can I do that?
was the only one who visited his dying father, not knowing his kindness would change his life forever. While his 2 older siblings only cared about inheriting the house and property, he spent time with his father and treated him like a normal human being. When the father eventually passed away, all 3 siblings went to the lawyer's office. To their surprise, the youngest son received only a small box with a note that read, "Open when you need it the most." Meanwhile, the 2 older siblings inherited the house and most of the property. Disappointed,
Diary,
he tossed it
David the Clap and Seal.
aside and forgot about it. 10 years later, he had lost almost everything and was drowning in debt. That's when he finally opened the box. Inside was a piece of paper with an address written on it. When he arrived, he couldn't believe his eyes. The building was filled with paintings his father had secretly created over the years. They were worth millions. The youngest sibling was the only...
W's, bro. Bro's living in the big 2026. What am I supposed to do, bro? What am I supposed to do? Not live?
They want me to fight the
Closest we ever got to world peace, by the way. True.
It's a fight to the death, kid!
Wait for it. Wait for it. Chicken jockey. Amazing. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema.
Everyone is mad like...
Hello. If you saw this video, you're probably wondering.
Okay.
Jack found out his dad was a serial killer, and he was supposed to be the next victim. Jack always thought his father was just a quiet...
What?
Carpenter who spent too much time in his backyard shed. But one night, while his dad was out working, Jack noticed a small gap behind a heavy tool rack and discovered a hidden door. He pushed it open and walked into a soundproof room filled with photos of missing people from their town, each one marked with a red X. His blood ran cold as he reached the back of the room and saw a shelf already prepared with a single item, his own favorite baseball cap.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Taped to the wall above it was a calendar with tonight's date circled in red, labeled The Final Project.
What is that supposed to mean?
He could run, the heavy door slammed shut, and he heard his father's calm voice from the other side.
I told you never to go in there, Jack. Now I have to finish my work early.
Jack found out...
Dad, bro. Dad. Perfect photos you need to see. Oh. Wait. Guys, listen to the sound. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's just... How much money for your lemon? If you think I'm gonna sell my lemon, okay, listen, my lemon's my friend. I'm not gonna just sell him. 100,000 Robux. What? Huh? What? Actually, David full state. Whoa. Whoa there. Whoa. Hold on now. Shopping carts. It's alright. They're alright, bro. They're alright. They're nothing crazy, you know? They're alright. When you hear your mom and dad coming, so you have to try to fake sleep, but accidentally fall asleep. Only they were full state. Huh? Yo, that's happened to me before too. Have y'all ever had that time where I don't know, like where you hit the bed and as soon as you like close your eyes, you blink open again and it's like it feels like 1 second passed, but it's daytime. Like has that ever happened to you guys? Because like, bro, it happened to me. I was like, what in the world, dude?
What are the best parts of these foods?
It was crazy.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, pizza's definitely the first bite.
It's either the cheese or...
Oh, we're talking about the ingredients. Cheese.
Or toppings. Actually, that's easy.
Yes.
It's the toppings, 100%. Ramen.
Never had ramen before. I know. I've never had ramen before. I gotta try it.
Ooh, also another hard one. I love noodles. This is so hard to pick. But the broth is what makes it delicious. So I'm gonna have to go with the broth. Banana split. Okay, so this is the banana.
Oh, I've never had a banana split before. Like, I want a banana split now. I kind of want one.
An ice cream. Also, very
I don't think it would taste good, but I kind of want one.
delicious as well, but it's
Goofy out
definitely
there
the
for
ice
sub.
cream. If I wanted a banana, I'll just go to the fridge or wherever people store bananas. I don't eat bananas. Burgers. Ooh, okay.
Burger.
Controversial, but I'm gonna say the sauces. A burger could be dry and disgusting, but if the
Wait, that's kind of true, actually. The sauce makes it more juicier, more flavorful. You know what I mean? Sauces is everything. Yeah.
sauces taste good, the burger
Marine,
tastes
David Live and
good.
Disco.
Fried chicken. I love chicken.
Fried chicken is amazing, dude. Every single part of the fried chicken is good. I would say the breading is probably the best.
Overall, I'm gonna go off the meat. Like the drumstick pieces or the thigh pieces are the best. Egg fried rice. I don't
I would say the egg.
know why I said it like that.
Andrea,
I'm
David
sorry,
Live and
the
Disco.
Asian in me came out, but the egg. Definitely the egg. It makes it delicious. What about you? Out of this list, what are the favorite parts of the best foods that I have here? What are the best parts of...
How much debt is your country in? Believe it or not, but countries can get in debt by spending more money on public services than it collects, or they owe money to other countries. Like, North Korea is roughly $14 billion in debt.
I'm sorry, what? 14 billion? Bloxy Cola Kid, David Laughing Disco. Out of the sub. How are you 14 billion in debt?
So Kim Jong-un, if you're watching this video, you owe some money. But a little higher than that is Australia at $650 billion in debt.
650?
Elon Musk's net worth could literally pay off their debt. Moving on, Canada's debt is $2.4 trillion, and the amount I'm saying is in USD. However, Euro's estimated debt is to be around $3 trillion. That's so much money, it's hard to even imagine. And it just keeps going up because the United Kingdom is around $3.4 trillion in debt, which is a massive number, but Japan is roughly 9.23
Queen, David Live and Disco, ever at us, David Live and Disco.
Finally, China's debt is said to be around $15 trillion.
I'm pretty sure they're not going to pay that back, bro. Wait, who do they even pay the debt to? Like, who?
Which is a lot, but the country that is in the most debt is the USA.
39 trillion?
$39 trillion apparently. And
Jeez,
right now,
get rich, save the flow state.
Global debt for the entire world is set to be around $353 trillion. So yeah, who's gonna pay?
Why don't we just reset everybody's debt so we're all even? Yeah, we should just do that. I made you an edit. Let me see. Let me check this out. Let me check this out. This one right here. This one right here. Let me see. Wait. Oh, wait. This could be tough. Wait a minute. Hold on now. Wait. Hey. Fire, bro. Fire edit, bro. Fire edit. Times life hits different. School at night. Oh, yeah. Being alone in Metro. Oh, yeah. Night before your birthday. Oh, yeah. Cycling with your childhood friends. Oh, yeah. Walking alone at your... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Lag. There's no lag, bro. There's actually no lag. We're gonna do this again, guys. Y'all want to really do this again? I'm just gonna say it right now up front so you guys already know. Okay. I'm just gonna say it right now up front so you guys already know. Let's do 1,800 likes and I'll stop. Let's do 1,800 likes and I'll stop. Let's do 1,800 likes and I'll stop. 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 1,000. Guys, come on, bro. Oh, we're only 1.7. We need 100 more likes. Guys, come on, bro. 100 more likes and I stop. 7. We need 100 more likes. Guys, come on, bro. 100 more likes and I stop. 7. We need 100 more likes. Guys, come on, bro. 100 more likes and I stop. 7. We need 100 more likes. Guys, come on, bro. 100 more likes and I stop. 7. We need 100 more likes. Guys, come on, bro. 100 more likes and I stop. 7. We need 100 more likes. Guys, come on, bro. 100 more likes and I stop. 7. We need 100 more likes. Guys, come on, bro. 100 more likes and I stop. 7. We need 100 more likes. Guys, come on, bro. 100 more likes and I stop. 7. We need 100 more likes. Alright, we hit 1,800. Fire, guys. Wait, Davy like method, bro. This is the way to get likes. This may be the way. This may be the strat, bro.
This engineer
I gotta do that every single time.
helped design the world's most advanced
WASMR, thank you guys. I should start up an ASMR channel.
cryogenic chamber. No idea it would completely ruin his life. He knew the math better than anyone. See, the man discovered that the Earth was slowly collapsing from research.
After this, we'll get about the Robux, by the way, so stay in the stream if you want the Robux.
And that civilization was utterly doomed. So he came up with a flawless plan. He would sleep through hundreds of years of the apocalypse and would eventually wake up in a beautiful green utopia. Finally, he steps inside the chamber with a smile on his face. Centuries pass by, and then finally the doors open wide. Overjoyed, the engineer leaps out, ready to see the beautiful blue sky, when his heart sinks. Instead, he is standing on a polished wooden floor inside a massive living room, the furniture towering hundreds of feet up. Suddenly, a massive alien-looking creature walks in the room. It spots the engineer finally awake and runs over with excitement. As it turns out, humanity went completely extinct centuries ago, and his prized invention, designed to keep him alive, ended up turning him into some alien kid's pet.
Yeah. That would be kind of sad, huh?
Human. This engineer...
That one melody. Da 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 da. It's so creepy, bro. It's like oddly creepy. I don't know how to say it. Let's give it the Robux, guys. Let's give it the Robux. By the way, I realized yesterday I read this wrong. It said limited time avatar items. You don't purchase it for 24,000. No, you purchase it for 280, and you get this item along with it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's worth it. You're paying $280 IRL, well, at least Canadian, for 24,000 Robux in this. Like, what? Like, what? I feel like that's a scam. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Alright, let me give a Robux, guys. Type yours in the chat. I'm gonna send Robux to you guys. Before I give the Robux, make sure to join the Discord server if you haven't already. Make sure you're subbed, so you can type in the chat. But make sure you join the Discord server. Link in the description. We do giveaways in there too, and there's also you also get notified for every time I go live. So every time there's a live stream, you can get notified for that too. So join Discord server, just turn notifications to all. All right, 3, 2, 1, bam, and bam. This guy right here, beautiful. Send, bam, click, 100 Robux, bam, bam, bam. Next one, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bam, this guy right here. GG's, bro. GG's, bro. There y'all go. Is this the right guy? I hope so. Okay. We give it the Robux. Like I said, join the Discord server. I have it linked right here, so make sure to join that. It's all in the description. If you also haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to the second channel. You can just scroll down from my main channel, second channel right here. Just give it a little sub. We're almost at 3,000 subs, so if we can get to 3,000 subs, that'd be fire. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Friday. We'll have a double stream tomorrow, Roblox and Shorts tomorrow. I'll see you guys later. Barber, thank you for the flow state. Bye-bye.